Hello, everyone. Oh, let's switch this bullshit. What is this?
I think she belongs there.
No, she thinks she does, but she don't know. Yeah, she does.
Hey,
Actually,
my numbers last week told me I should.
Wow, I gotta live that. I can't.
Wow.
Well, we're here. Cannoli Connection, episode number 2. So for the second episode, we had to bring in 2 special guests and Tyler. So and his pizza's ready.
Yep.
Oh, just well.
Okay. He's just Tyler the RedBeard is disrespecting us by eating a California Pizza Kitchen cold pizza that he put in the oven from the supermarket. So bad enough it's CPK, it's a supermarket pizza. So anyway, how you doing, Joker? How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm just getting comfy here. It's starting to warm up a little in Vegas.
Oh,
we
yeah.
actually hit the 70s today. So,
well, listen, we hit the 80s. We hit the 80s today, so I am wearing my new tank top.
Look at that! That is some beautiful merch there. That is some
Don't you love this merch?
That is great. Where did you get that?
I got this
Somebody
off
I know.
of Joker Voice.
Really? Wow.
It's his merch. Look, he says, "Keep talking, bitches. Keep talking." Bitches is on the back. You can't see that.
I don't know.
That may be a new marketing play next year. Who knows?
Put Harley Quinn's face on it and say, "Hey, keep
oh,
talking, bitches."
Shit!
Aha! See, Cannoli. Hold on! God damn it! See, we're making connections all day long.
I'll tell you what, my daughter would want that shirt in a heartbeat. She loves Harley Quinn. We talked about that. She would wear that with pride.
Yeah, I think we should. I think you should work on another role model.
I think we should.
Yeah,
maybe not Harley Quinn.
Maybe why she has some problems. Yeah, we're here on a Friday night. Thank God it's Friday. For Christ's sake, this week was long.
This week, well, like I say, for a lot of my content that I do for my Monday show, I usually don't pay attention to anything that's going on in entertainment news till like Thursday, and because it all just pours in like on that day, and I'm like, that's a good story. That's a good story. Okay.
There was so much this week, so much shit. And I'm going to tell you, Vex Electronica is very good at making sure you're up to date on all this stuff because my chat and Cannoli's chat, she just feeds me stuff.
Shit, man.
Enough for like, we could do a whole nother show already with just the shit that went down this week with, a transgender woman getting an award on Women's International Day.
That's important.
Right.
They just can't stop.
Which just proves that even when it comes to being a woman, men do it best.
Yep. No, I know. Yeah. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
How dare you?
How dare you?
It's really, there's a lot of weird shit going on. So besides all the pop culture bullshit, Will Smith, his feelings are hurt. Poor guy.
Oh, poor baby.
We have a race swapped April O'Neil, which is always fun. Now Seth Rogen is crying and bitching about the writers getting picked on and how if the people knew what the writers felt.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's a race swapped April O'Neil. It's a race swapped ugly.
Very true.
April.
Somebody said on the interwebs, it looked like Velma ate April O'Neil. Somebody said that somewhere.
Maybe Gary probably said
that. It does
I think
look
he
like
might
that,
have. It might have been his, but he's right because if you morph them two together, they're one ugly chick.
Oh, dude, it's scary. Well, it's Seth Rogen.
Maybe she's supposed to be transgender.
And then there are the folks who are like, oh, you just don't like this character because you wouldn't want to bang this chick, and I'm like, and
what's the point? What's the problem? Yeah.
Well, where's the problem? I see no problem with that logic.
If I wanted to
thought
bang
all superheroes are supposed to be hot, like
Bangable.
Wonder Woman. And
if I wanted to bang a fucking whale, I go to SeaWorld and sneak
Right.
into the pool.
no, you won't, Cannoli, because we're against
I mean,
animals in captivity.
That's not cruelty though. It's pleasure. So
We're
there's a big
against
difference.
animals in captivity. You leave that alone. That's my next mission.
Since Tyler's getting his average pizza, and we're
Nice.
waiting. Let's go talk. Let's see who's in the chat tonight. So we got my boy Steven Ransom. So yesterday we did a great stream about Alien and Aliens.
Yes.
Roman of the Empire.
Yes.
That was fun.
Which it was fun it was fun watching Roman try to get it back on the rails.
Track. Yeah, no,
Yes.
thank you. Not with this group. Not with this group.
What did I hear about Cannoli going to the SeaWorld and doing stuff?
Oh, we were talking about April O'Neil, the new April O'Neil looking. It looks like Velma 8. What was it again?
I saw
Yeah.
that.
Where Velma
Yeah.
ate April O'Neil or
So I-
somebody
yeah.
ate April O'Neil.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to see a whale, I just go to SeaWorld. But
Oh.
you know,
You can just go to the bar with me tonight, man.
all right, we can do that. We can meet up.
That's-
Mama Cannoli Sasquatch in the chat. Always nice to
Thank
see
you.
the love.
I'm
We got
I'm her
Troy.
favorite daughter-in-law.
We got Troy in the chat as well.
Troy's in the chat. I see. We
Hi,
got this guy R2. I don't know. This guy sends me some funny shit.
Right.
Guys.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's all right.
By the way, Troy tonight, his show starts in about an hour. After we're done here, go over and see Troy, because his guest tonight, someone who is great for the YouTube community, that would be Magitech Mags.
Oh, awesome.
Hey, Max,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Well,
Max.
thanks for stopping by, Troy. Appreciate it, man. I just had Alexa add ricotta to the shopping list, and now I want a cannoli. That's what we do, buddy.
That's right.
That's what
We're
we
here
do. Yeah.
Alexa is always listening.
What's up, Hypnotic? Thanks for dropping in, my man. Yeah, so there's a lot to talk about today, a lot to get to. But Tyler, this is your first time on the Cannoli Connect, well, on the show, period.
Cannoli,
Connect.
you guys. It's my first time.
Look at him.
I'm shy.
Oh yeah, love the connection.
And then we've been there twice on his. So the Stallone episode last week was freaking great.
That was hilarious. That was great.
How we got through that many freaking movies that quickly is unbelievable.
But you
You're
know
not
what?
about to
You know what? You know what, Cannoli?
Mm.
That's how winning's done.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. You got to keep moving
That's how
forward.
winning's done.
That winning's done. No, I am happy to say that you watched Copland for the first time, right?
Yes.
Oh,
What
it
did you-
makes
what
me
did you
so sad.
What did you think of the movie?
Oh, it's really good. I can't believe I hadn't seen it before. You guys were all talking
I
about how good it was on the ranking.
I still haven't.
Yeah. A lot of Springsteen songs too. So yeah, that was a nice touch.
Well,
Oh,
minus that part.
There is a okay. You just gave me the reason not
A reason not to watch it.
Yeah.
God damn it, we're trying to help him.
No, and it had
Tyler.
like so many people in it. Like you got like De Niro and Ray Liotta, obviously.
Yeah,
Stallone.
Harvey Keitel, Stallone. Yeah.
Can
It
I
was a
just
great
ask
cast.
you from a female perspective?
No.
Did you not feel so sad for Sylvester Stallone? He made me want to cry. I wanted to give him a big hug the whole movie.
Yeah,
I'm not a
yeah, he's kind of
female,
a-
so I'm not a
yeah,
female,
it's a
so
sympathetic character.
I don't have a female perspective.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
the female perspective is always feeling so sad about stuff. I guess I wanted the male perspective
Not
to
always.
see, like, do men feel the same way about certain characters? And I was sad. Yeah, you
did,
felt
yeah.
so sorry for him.
He did play. It's probably one of his better actual acting jobs. Because we said he put on a ton of weight, and I think it's also because of the cast. How do you not get surrounded by that cast and has it not lift up your acting skills?
Right.
I mean, Jesus,
Right.
just
A rising
Sorry.
tide lifts all boats.
exactly. Unless you're Disney, they sink boats.
Well, they're also not rising either. They're sinking.
That is true.
Yeah, he does. That's right. Yeah, because there's no
Yeah.
napkins. So
He was mad because he was no napkin. So that was a good. So yeah. So there's that, and the Stallone stream was fun. I like those ranking streams, but the female one, I'm just gonna go on. It was a lot longer than ours.
It was.
So just wow. You see that?
Wow.
Did anybody tune into the show last Friday and see how annoying we were?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what women
We
are.
weren't
but
annoying. We had lots of people
Yeah.
who wanted
Yeah.
to watch it.
That's true.
You be nice to me, Cannoli.
It's like watching a car wreck. You don't want to look, but you just kind of like
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting.
And also, you guys would be
Wow.
like, you guys would like compliment each other, like, "Oh, that's a good point."
Yeah.
And you know,
We don't do
didn't,
that.
we didn't get that shit. Yeah.
No, we just
No,
make
you
fun
know
of each
what?
other.
You're absolutely. But here's the thing: I'm much more like you guys. I wanted to say A, B, C, D, E. I liked it. I didn't like it. But then you had these smarty pants like Tabitha, and and
Yeah,
they're
she's been
like,
doing it a while.
well, let me tell you guys about the whole intellectual background as to why this movie was amazing or it wasn't. And I was just
love
like, oh my
Tabitha.
God.
She's
I
all
didn't know
I
we-
was like you. I was like you. You know, bright colors and fun music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
There's
this
a meaning?
Yeah, and then you had
Actually-
or Amrata, who was coming at it from like a completely different like philosophical.
Yeah, she was
you
good.
know, that was pretty cool. But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it was very interesting, but that's why it went long because I was just going to say whether I liked it or not and let's move on. But they really
they
got me thinking.
Yeah.
But I think that's why it went so long.
they
too.
added context that most people may not.
major
see it from.
context.
right.
And it was
Yep.
great. Like, it was fun to listen to, but it was just, with Amarada and Tabitha, I was like, oh, I'm actually getting an education.
Right? Should I be
And I'm
taking
like-
notes here? What's
I'm
going
like,
on?
yeah, should I be taping this
Is there
something?
a test at the end?
Writing
I mean-
a dissertation on this later? What the fuck, man?
I mean,
was good.
it's kind of like being on a stream. It's like being on the stream with someone we all know and love, Pops. I mean,
course.
by the
Oh,
time
no.
you.
Yeah, Greg.
So what I was saying was, I was on her show not too long ago where I painted on her show with her, and this piece
Oh.
right here is the one that she and I did.
It's very nice. It's
Look
very
how-
nice. I would have
Look
loved
at
to
you,
watch
a man of many talents. Look at you.
Well, you know, I just,
Wow.
it kind of helps when you're a master criminal.
No,
What's
it's
up,
okay.
Hypnotic?
It's okay. It's okay, Tabitha. It's okay. We're I'm used to getting interrupted living with this woman.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Tabitha's birthday today. Everybody wish Tabitha a happy birthday.
Should we sing?
You
Yeah,
guys
should we
can.
sing?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't sing. But happy birthday, and I hope you have a
Birthday.
wonderful
Happy
day.
birthday.
How about that?
Happy birthday, Tabitha.
Yep.
Paint something wonderful. I don't know. What do you do on your what do you? If it's your birthday, do you like go on a stream and do like a special birthday stream, or you just chill and?
No,
I
you
went
go
to
see
sleep.
John Wick.
I ain't
Like
going on
we're
any
gonna do
streams
for
on my
mine.
birthday.
No,
I went to sleep.
Yeah.
that's pretty
Yes,
much
you
what I
did.
did. I played video games all day and went to sleep.
I bought merch on Joker's
Pretty good
birthday.
birthday. Yeah.
It's a
That's
good
right.
birthday. It's a good
That's
birthday.
right, you did.
Tyler, I got a bone to pick with you a little bit. I got
Wait,
some
don't we want to
insight-
get to know him
Just one?
first before we?
No, this is all getting to know him more.
This just
for our-
All right.
ties in.
Yeah, so I have a bone to pick with you, and I love you, but I heard some stuff that kind of made me second guess my friendship with you. It was you don't like Caddyshack and that group of Saturday Night Live people in those movies. So I after having my heart broken for a second, I had to sit there and go, okay, I got to talk to the man about this. So I got to hear your perspective on this, and I get it. You don't have to like them, but you kind of do. So go ahead and tell me why.
I mean, I just don't think it's a funny movie. I just find it like aggressively unfunny. I'm not really a fan of like the Bill Murray Caddyshack kind of shtick.
Okay.
I like some of their movies. Like What About Bob was pretty good.
That was a good movie.
You know, the first vacation movie I thought was funny.
Ghostbusters.
But yeah,
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I'm more of a like 90s SNL guy, like Sandler, Farley,
Okay.
those kind of guys.
Okay.
That's who I grew up with. And by
I'll
that
give you
time, that kind of comedy was just kind of out of the. I think the funniest part of it was like that old guy who's got the, the hot niece or whatever, and the little chipmunk was pretty funny too.
Gopher. Hey, Gopher.
Hey, Gopher.
So, hey, so I was getting for the Dalai Lama. The big driver the llama is.
Thank you, Tabitha. Aggressively unfunny. See,
I mean,
she's the intellectual here.
I won't give you too much crap for it because Whitebeard.
She didn't agree. She didn't agree. She said she liked the description.
Yeah.
She
Right.
totally.
But White Bear also, I believe he said he didn't love that movie, but maybe some other ones in that genre. So I'll give you a pass. I'll give you
The best part of Caddyshack is Rodney
end?
Dangerfield.
Oh yes, he's great in it. Yeah,
he was great.
And he looks like he's just having the time of his life filming.
Yeah,
he was my favorite part of that movie. I mean, every joke he had was amazing.
Does it?
Fighting words? Well, you also called Tyler a woman.
Is funny, and Bill Murray is not.
Wow.
No, Owen Wilson is funnier.
Wow. Not when he's killing dogs.
What? He killed a dog?
Oh God.
Yeah.
You're terrible for. I can't even believe you watched that.
Marley and
Marley
kills his dog.
Oh
kills
yeah,
his dog at the end. That was terrible.
We had to live that in real life. I don't need
the
to.
best part of
sad,
Caddyshack was Kenny Loggins. Yeah, great
Wow.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So I got that out of the way. And then also let's do this real quick since we had an introduction with Joker last week. Let's do you real quick. So what the hell made you want to get into the YouTube game?
The YouTubes.
What's the end game for you in YouTube, Tyler? What do you got planned?
I just wanted to try it. I saw, a bunch of people doing it and kind of wanted to see how that went and network a little bit.
How's that working out for you?
Yeah, I didn't really have a plan to really build down.
How long have you been? When did you start? If I missed it, I'm sorry. When did you start YouTubes?
Like July or August, something like that.
Wow.
I swear to God, we all started around the same time.
He's a newbie.
He's a baby.
Yeah,
when did you start, Joker?
I started like 15 months ago.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
See, you Tyler will own YouTube one day. You're gonna own YouTube.
Tabitha knows what's up.
Tabitha's just.
I'm fine with that. He'll be good to work with.
Not if he bad takes in movies. He ain't gonna be CPK.
and CPK.
Like we agree on like 90% of the movies in the rankings.
That is true. That is true. Well, that's Joker's job.
How much we agree, like me and you and Copa and all those guys.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. And then like half the people are like, I never saw that. I never saw that.
Yeah,
I was like,
never saw that.
That's probably why it went so fast.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Goddamn Italian people. All right. So actually, real quick, I'm gonna play. I had to play this for.
I almost used the G word. I didn't know if I could use it though.
What G word?
What? Gay?
Goddamn.
No, the Italian.
Guineas.
Oh, Guinea. Yeah, you can.
Guineas. We're a bunch of guineas. It's fine.
Okay.
You could say it. Now, since I couldn't get this to download correctly for Joker voice, I'm gonna play it here.
No. Oh no.
No, it's good. Pay attention.
All right, you should be able to hear it. Oh, it broke! It broke! God damn it! Hold on.
That's not. Oh.
Oh God. Thank you for not putting me in this. I appreciate it.
The fact that you're a baby is just your face on Baby Spice.
I mean, I had to do it.
Oh dear God!
I told him it was a must. I mean, we had to.
I mean, we had to do it last minute. I was trying to do it. My Pinata Farm has been messing up with my phone, so I was like, I had to do something last minute, and we got. I spared you on that one, Tyler. I spared you on that one.
That was great. And
so
I think, well, just based on that, I think Copa will probably never do a show with you again. I'm just saying.
No, that's not going to happen.
Is he not a Spice Girls fan too?
I don't think so.
He is not.
Cannoli, do you want to send this to Tabitha?
So, how do I say this? So, Guinea is an actual derogatory term used for Italian Americans. Basically, how do I say it without getting kicked off of YouTube?
It's basically like it's if you would want to be rude, like when you have the N word that's derogatory. It's
a slang. Yeah, there's other
variations. A slang. It's rude, but
yeah. But like,
I think it's a funny word. I don't really care.
Italians say it to each other. So, can I draw a picture?
It has nothing to do with guinea pigs, though, right?
No, not guinea pigs. It's just it's. So there's the two harshest ones are Guinea, which is GINNY actually, and then WAP WAP. And WAP actually stands for. It was a term that
without papers.
Without papers. When the immigrants came over from Italy. Like in The Godfather Part 2.
Tabitha, are you trying to get him to draw a picture of a guinea?
That's kind of racist.
I know.
We don't have to draw a picture. Just look at Cannoli.
Just look at me and her.
You screenshot that.
There you go. I'll just smile to the camera real quick.
Exhibit A, Exhibit B. Yeah. There you go.
Well, to get into our first topic real quick, I wanted to. This kind of hit last second, but we'll get into some other stuff. This one I had to talk about with you guys because this story you thought was going away, and then this happened. So we all know Chris Rock had a big special that came out recently, right?
Whoa!
I've not watched it yet.
I think I've watched the minute 45. I've watched the minute and 45 seconds that everyone else has played, and I'm like, ouch.
Ben Shapiro played a clip on it, and it was pretty much like every other word was bleeped out because Ben, of course, doesn't show the cursing and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty rough. But I don't understand why Will Smith doesn't expect a response from Chris Rock. You walked up in front of millions of people and bitch slapped him, and I don't understand. How can Will Smith not think he's going to have a comeback?
Will Smith is not a man.
Have you met his wife?
Yeah, they're delusional.
Wow.
Wow.
That's messed up,
sorry,
Tyler.
Tabitha. Here, let me do it.
Tabitha, we love you. You know what? I don't know if I could draw. Just go find any Italian with the tank top. It's called a wife beater and a gold chain. That's a guinea for you. Slick back here, and he's driving.
Sometimes you call them street guineas.
He's driving
across the street, and somebody cuts him off, right?
Yeah. Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, come on.
And then he's driving. Like Copa said, he's either driving a Trans Am or a Camaro.
That's right. Speaking of which, Rocky was driving a Trans Am, wasn't he?
He was driving a Trans Am.
So the Hollywood stereotype. That's what it is.
Yeah. The Sopranos was. I mean, come on,
BA.
that was perfect.
By, brother.
Yeah. And what Chris Rock could have done was like try to go fight him. Like after he hit him, to kind of retaliate. Yeah. But this is much worse.
Much worse.
Yeah.
Much worse.
Waiting like a year till people forget and then bringing it back up in a funny way. That's much
right before the Oscars.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. This is all bullshit. It's all staged.
Right.
I mean, it's just to get hype and. No, I haven't. Like I said, I haven't watched the special. I heard it's funny. I heard he does go after them, and then it's like, what? In the end, it's this guy. First of all, can I just say I'm not a fan of Will Smith. I never was a fan of Will Smith. People can like him. But I mean, besides
Fresh Prince was fine.
Independence Day was like, yeah. I mean, I like that movie, but I'm saying like as far as an actor, he's not my favorite actor. I don't even think he's that good of an actor, to be honest with you.
I like him. Yeah.
Men in Black
makes sense.
fine.
Could you like CPK? Yeah. Like he's not. I'm not saying he's terrible, but there was definitely an overhype there.
But didn't he act like? I thought I read something somewhere this week, or somebody played something where he acted like a big baby because he wasn't getting nominated for that one role. It wasn't.
That was his wife. That was his wife.
The concussion.
His wife.
Okay.
Right.
That's
the movie concussion. Yeah.
So this is when his wife said, "Did that hashtag Oscars so white?"
Okay, you're right. I forgot
because Will was not nominated, and even if he was, she would have said it if he did not win. These are folks who clearly live in the imaginary world of Hollywood, and then they live in an even smaller imaginary world that is the Smith household. Yeah. And she has him. I mean, the Will Smith is a beaten man. He's a beaten man.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Was that the Oscars that Chris Rock hosted and said Jada Smith picketing the Oscars was like Chris Rock boycotting Rihanna's pants or something like that? Like, not going to get in there. So why is she boycotting? Was that the same one?
No, this is when Chris Rock made a joke saying that saying that he couldn't wait to see Jada Pinkett Smith in G.I. Jane 2.
No, I'm saying when he was nominated for concussion, boycotting
maybe.
He said it was like him boycotting Rihanna's pants. Like he was never going to get in there.
Never going to. Yeah.
I think it was.
I mean,
it was the same. So this feud may have been going for a while.
So you mean to tell me? So Jada Pinkett thought that he didn't get nominated because he's black, not because he's
Correct.
a shitty actor sometimes. Okay, just wanted to specify.
And he wasn't that great in that one. I mean, he was.
I wasn't. I mean,
he's better. He's better in things like Independence Day. I enjoyed him in that. He was good in Men in Black. I enjoyed him. I like he's a comedic actor, and I don't know if he crosses over as well as some other people.
He tries.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying to think of a movie that was a drama that I liked with his. I can't even think.
Oh, the one where his kid and him were homeless. What was that one you liked?
Oh, The Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah.
Right. And then you liked him in with the dog. What was the dog movie?
I liked part of it. I liked part of that movie. I didn't like the ending, but yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
And this is just part of the Will Smith. He wants to be, or he in trying to please his wife, he wants to be taken as a serious actor, which I would contend that making people laugh is a lot harder than just.
Oh yeah, comedy's tough, man. Comedy is tough.
Right.
Well, let me ask you something, Joker. He wants to please his wife. I understand that.
He can,
but he obviously
that's the job that. That's a job of her kids' friends to please her.
He seems pretty good.
She's completely unfaithful.
Well,
supposedly they have an open marriage, which means but it's completely one-sided.
Yep.
Yeah, she's open for business. She's like 7-Eleven.
Yep.
Yeah, she's even said that in other interviews. There was an interview she did with her mom, and she's like, her mom was like, "Oh, I can't be married," and and then Jada was like, "Yeah, I never grew up with that whole idea of being monogamous to one person," and this, and I'm like, "What the fuck? What the hell is this?" Like what kind?
And
then
she
the
has her own podcast that she
and then the kids are just as screwed up as they're worse.
Right, and the fact that she's talking to Will and basically says, "Yeah, I banged our son's best friend." How does that make you feel?
Yeah, that is wild. you
then he goes to slap Chris Rock,
cheating on him. That is crazy.
Right, yeah. And he gets pissed at 5'7", 110 pounds.
I mean,
soaking wet Chris Rock.
It even says here that Smith was he said it was distasteful to air the special. What the hell are you talking about? Slapping the man on live TV in front of millions of people is not distasteful, right? Even though you did some fake apology. Yeah, exactly, Whitey. He was cucked in real time. I mean, unbelievable.
But okay, so Chris Rock airing his special is distasteful. But you getting told by your wife that she fucks your son's best friend right in front of you.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, this is
delusional. And let me ask you though, do you think that Chris Rock was just the wrong place at the right time for Will Smith, who had a bunch of pent up anger because his wife is the way she is?
I think it's not like a rivalry that's been going for a long time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, probably.
It sounds like that. Like Jada was one of Chris Rock's kind of go-to people to make jokes about.
That was the tipping point, basically. It was just
I thought they were friends. I thought it was okay.
Kind of he had a bad day probably, and it was just that's enough of that.
I mean, I don't know.
I think that Will and Chris initially were friends because they were kind of in that same comedy, circuit kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that Chris Rock and Jada have never gotten along.
Oh no, okay.
Kind of an arranged Hollywood thing, kind of
maybe. Something, whatever. And finally, she had heard enough of him telling jokes. And then she looked at at the cuck to her right and said, "Are you going to do something about this?"
You know what? Aren't they? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Jada and Chris Rock and all the Madagascars together? Don't they voice? I thought she voiced like a hippo.
Maybe, but that was like 20 years ago. I don't think they still make that.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe. I thought they were friends.
You can work with someone and absolutely hate them.
You know what? You want to put your tinfoil hat on? A lot of people believe this too.
Yeah,
I do too, Tabitha. Absolutely.
There's also the whole thing that, like, because he said something, you were okay with hitting him. Like, the words are violent, so you're able to respond with violence. I don't know if you remember that when that happened. Like, it was acceptable for him to do that because someone made a joke. Like, that was
Tabitha. And Tabitha, you're not too far off on that because the ratings spiked at that point.
Yeah,
it was going. It was
watching.
Boom,
we were
boom, and then right through to the end. And I probably can guarantee because of that this year's will get a bump because people are just going to watch to see what could happen.
Who's hosting this year? Do we know?
Jimmy fucking Kimmel.
Crybaby Kimmel.
I mean, Karl Malone. I mean, but somebody really, but that's someone should walk up from the audience and slap around. I'm just saying.
Oh, I can't stand Jimmy Kimmel. I've always
and Tabitha just posted. It hasn't posted up in here yet, but she was just saying that viewership was way down until right.
Yeah.
And she's right because Cannoli and he saw it on Twitter, and then all of a sudden he was like,
everybody
"We have to turn this on," and we watched the rest of the show. We had no interest in it. So she's absolutely right. And the Oscars have been down for the last few years because nobody gives a shit anymore because
it's Hollywood. Hollywood, they play pretend for a living. It's all tied into this bigger thing. And of course, would I be surprised if that's what they did and they talked to them? No, of course not. Nothing would surprise me. Nothing.
I think it was a record low.
And then boom.
And then it averaged out to somewhere better than record low. But
you're right.
That, it would have been like a record low.
Yeah, you're right.
One like best feature.
Yeah, I think
he won best actor.
Dude, yes. Oh God, yes.
Yep.
Very true.
And then this is
nipple.
And this is where and then this is kind of where Hollywood has lost its way. And when they have decided that, these plebs out here, they like these movies that really the Hollywood elite, they hate tentpole films. They hate them.
Oh God, yeah, of course.
But they need them to fund all their little art house stuff,
projects,
that nobody goes to see. I mean, go look, think back for the last 10 years. How many best picture the winners can you name off the top of your head?
I can't because I don't even really pay attention to it anymore. Actually, I'm trying to think of last year. What won last year?
Yeah, I couldn't think of it either.
I couldn't.
Some shitty movie, I'm sure. Nothing that anybody saw.
I mean, I normally keep up with that, but I can't even. I mean, I remember a time when, because I think they made an award, and they call it now like the audience choice, like the fans' choice.
Yeah, like the People's Choice Award. Yeah.
And I'm like,
they don't do that anymore. Coda won last year. Coda.
And I'm like,
the Netflix movie?
No, Apple TV.
The Deaf movie.
That's why nobody's seen it.
No wonder why I haven't. It was like, who the hell watches Apple TV?
Because, and I heard that, and I'm like, I remember a time when the audience choice award was called the best picture.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
not anymore.
Not anymore.
Probably 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're in a weird time. And then you're right. Like this year we were talking about this in our chat on Twitter. I don't know. I think it's hard to say, man. Everybody thinks The Northman should be the best picture of the year. I think what's going to win is the everybody everything all at once,
everything
whatever.
everywhere.
All at once. Yeah, which was a good movie. It was a good movie.
I mean, I think it was the best movie of the year. I don't think it was like a spectacular movie, but of the year, yeah.
Yeah. That's the point. Like we used to get like legendary, like movies that would stand the test of time and
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. All three of them. All three of those things were nominated.
Yeah, because they were fantastic. It's like now look what we get. Coda. I remember when that won, I was like, what the hell is this movie?
Wait. Is that the one about the deaf people?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay. Now, if you watched my stream with Left Eye Ego talking about hearing loss, he did say it was a really good movie and it depicted people who have hearing loss.
I'm sure.
And maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it did win. No, I know why it won.
I think so because it kind of represents a community that doesn't get much publicity. That plays pretty good in Hollywood. There was also one called like The Sound of Metal or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was an Amazon.
That one was really good.
Yeah.
Like Rez Ahmed was the guy, and he was a drummer, and he was losing his hearing.
Right.
So that one was pretty good. I think that's on like Amazon or something like that. But that one,
I think so. Yeah.
But isn't it funny that none of these movies that are really contenders anymore are big pictures in the theaters? They're Amazon.
Well, Wakanda Forever's nominated, so
is it really for Best Picture?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What?
It is. I think. Yeah. God. It's bad. It's bad. Or at least maybe it was a Golden Globes. It was nominated. No, I thought it was Oscars.
No. I'll look it up here.
Look it up, but I have no idea. But
I think back to, and this was so long ago. I mean, 1994. Okay, just that year alone, you had for the nominees that year, and there were only 5. 4 of those 5, you had 4 weddings and a funeral.
Yeah. Wow.
You had that. You had Pulp Fiction. You had Forrest Gump. You had Shawshank.
Shawshank didn't
classic.
Win.
Shawshank did not do well when it came out.
So we got this year. We got All Quiet on the Western Front.
It was a good movie.
Avatar, Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, Women Talking.
Okay, and the ones that it'll probably go between All Quiet on the Western Front.
It was a good movie. It was a great movie.
Everything Everywhere all at once. It's between those two. Top Gun is thrown in as a token. It's never
a way to get people to watch.
I loved Top Gun, but you gotta separate like Best Picture. Now you can say it's the most entertaining movie of the year. Okay, I'll give you that. But Best Picture, no. I mean,
also there's, you got People Choice Awards shows like that.
That's what that's for. Yeah,
exactly.
But I mean, if Hollywood really wanted to shake things up and really represent some folks, why is RRR not in there?
Oh, because and you want to talk about
that might be like they have a foreign language category.
I was going to say
and it's not in that either.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
Nope. It is.
I would say it's probably going to be between Banshees and Everything Everywhere, but Banshees didn't have much representation. It was a bunch of Irish people. So Everything Everywhere all at once because they're not going to give it to a bunch of white dudes.
I take that back. As much as and I loved Maverick. God, RRR might have been actually the most entertaining movie I saw.
It was fun.
It was just nonstop balls to the wall, and it was
and it was great.
It was great. Music parts. They break dancing and stuff like that.
Dancing stuff and like the over the top action scene, the bromance, like it was all so. 3 hours, whatever, how long it was, flew by.
Right,
just flew by.
Which Andy Dufresne was my friend.
R2 is not to be trusted, you guys.
No, he misgenders people.
He does.
By the way,
hashtag cancel R2.
Before R2 had something he wanted to show Tyler here real quick, so we're gonna play this real quick.
Oh my God!
How do you make that so fast? That's amazing,
dude. He's a master at that.
He is unbelievable.
That was like 40 minutes or probably 30 minutes.
He'll send me this stuff. He'll send me this stuff, and it's like
that was actually funnier than Caddyshack. So well done, thank you.
There you go.
Well, I got Steven Ransom made one for us from last night. This is not an audio, but this is for me and the missus.
Okay.
She's Vasquez.
All right, I'll take it. Thank you. That should be your Christmas card.
You're too bad.
It's not a bad Christmas card.
See,
there you
go. Then we'll put our kid in as the alien.
There you go, Caddy Squatch. I like that name, Caddy Squatch.
Now, so R2, could you do one with Cannoli doing the triple Lindy?
Ooh, Back to School. There you go.
Back to School. That was a great movie too. Oh my God,
movie. Tyler, go watch Back to School.
Dangerfield was great. Oh my God.
Ronnie Dangerfield.
It's got a young Robert Downey Jr. in it.
Yes,
correct.
It does. Yes, it does.
I've seen part of it.
Classic comedy. Classic comedy.
Oh, it's a great film.
That was good. Easy Money was good too. Just saying.
Yeah, well,
Joe Pesci was in that one.
Miss Cannoli, when do I get my water bottle? What's going on here?
What do you mean?
Oh,
did you order one?
Yeah, he did. He ordered that in a sweat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you get it when you start eating real pizza.
No, you don't have to check. I'm just kidding. That just reminded me.
Wow.
Let me double check. Everybody got their stuff pretty quickly, so
no,
you're
sure.
It won't represent the Tourette's
peeps. A couple days ago, it's fine.
Thanks, Whitey. No, it'll
get everybody gets her. I'm sure.
No, listen, she's on it. Okay, this is what she does. You'll get it. Thank you, by the way.
Yes, we appreciate it very much.
I needed a hoodie.
Yeah, hoodies
They're
are
really
good.
cozy. I'll be honest with you.
You guys need to get some V-necks.
Ooh.
What did you want me to add?
Joker, get a V-neck. I was going to get you a shirt, but I like the V-necks. These feel like they're like a
choking you.
Guy is choking me all the time.
You know what? I feel the same way. I have the V-necks.
That costs extra. That costs extra.
Okay.
Choking.
Oh yeah, the choking the CPK out of you costs a little extra.
I will look into it for you, Tyler. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Wait, what is this? Did you play the cliffhanger game yet?
Oh,
no.
Cliffhanger. God, that's a good film too.
That's a good movie. I was watching Demolition Man parts of it on YouTube. I can't.
Oh, that movie's so amazing.
Especially now, like we said on the show, especially what's going on now. You're like,
yes.
Wow.
I noticed that they had 1984 on like the Roku channel, one of those free things, and I was watching that, and I was like, oh wow, this is some of this is.
Oh, 1984, yeah. That movie really nails it on the head too. Yeah, we're heading in that direction.
What was it?
Yeah.
What was it? And on Peacock, you can watch Brave New, The World, which is kind of it in that same vein as a 1984. Only instead of a dystopia, we're in a manufactured utopia.
I haven't seen that.
A Disney Pixar movie, Brave New World.
No, it's on. It is. No, it is.
Oh, that's like Strange World. I'm sorry.
Strange World. Yeah. Brave New World. You can find on Peacock.
Okay.
The Peacock.
Peacock.
The Peacock. Yeah. I'll have to watch that. I have heard of that movie. Yes, I heard of what it's about. I am interested in seeing it.
Yeah, it's also based on a novel of the same name.
Speaking of that, we're going to go into our next topic, which really chaps my ass, as this. So they're ruining another show. They're ruining another show, which was I going to watch this? And maybe not. It really just depended. But now we got Whoopi Goldberg playing. I mean, race swapped April O'Neil.
Wow.
I don't understand this. Now, this is being made by Seth Rogen, right? Or is this his production company?
It's being produced by Seth Rogen in association with Nickelodeon.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. They're brainwashing children. That's great.
Oh, Nickelodeon's been doing this for years. They're just as bad as Disney.
I know.
So they race swapped April O'Neil, and it's like Joker said before the show. It's not even that they swapped her; they made her hideous looking, which I don't understand. What this thing where they have to make women that were attractive really ugly now and manly.
Listen. The new thing
body positive. It's all about body positive, and the woman, you are beautiful just how you are. You don't have to do anything to make yourself be beautiful. Yes, you do, ladies. Yes, you do.
Hang on. I'm going to give you the female perspective for a moment, okay?
Oh, boy.
I was 50 pounds heavier than I am now, and I was fucking miserable. And I hated myself, and I lost some weight, and I feel a lot better about myself. Joker, I'm sorry I scared you. But the thing
I have to pee.
I'm just kidding. The problem is that I don't understand why they feel the need to glamorize transgender and really ugly fat women. I don't understand why you're not allowed to be beautiful anymore. And if you don't say that this new April character is pretty and acceptable, then you're a jerk and you're racist. But I don't understand why it's not okay to be beautiful anymore or try to be pretty.
Yeah.
Or
and I think there's also the whole outrage thing that you get more clicks and views if people are mad about it. So if it's an attractive woman,
right,
black or white, I mean, you can still make her attractive.
Right.
But
I agree.
Kind of made those conscious choices, and I think that's also to get just kind of Twitter conversation going, so that way people are talking about it.
And it does work. It does work.
Oh, absolutely.
The narrative it's pushing. It's just so it's exhausting, and it's almost like are we being punked? Like they keep doing this and doing this. And
I kind of think it is a little bit like that to get some people to support it and other people to kind of
go against it. Well, it gets them press either way, right? It actually worked for Velma. Velma's ratings went way up because people are like, I gotta see how bad this really is. True. So it worked in their favor. Yeah.
But let me ask you this though. After everybody is done with the horse shit with Velma and we go on to season 2, are the ratings still going to be the same? Or are people going to be done with it?
I don't even know if the ratings stayed good.
Right.
I mean, I haven't kept up with like the Nielsen ratings on that. I'm guessing it tanked after the initial kind of interest.
I think you're right.
It just tanked because it wasn't a good show.
No, it was not a good. I watched the first episode and I was like, I'm done.
Oh, I watched it with him. It was terrible.
You're like, why do you have to have a joke every
10 seconds? And then of course the racial stuff and the white people are bad.
It wasn't even like a funny joke. It's just like a joke just for the sake of like, oh, we got 15 seconds here. We got to have a joke.
Yeah,
it was uncomfortable.
It was one of the most painful things I had to watch, and I was like, I'm not putting just to make content. I'm not going to I'm not putting myself through this. So thank God other people were watching it.
I know. Yeah, it was rough. It was almost as bad as Caddyshack.
I just want to understand. But here's the thing.
He's muted. Oh. Damn it,
man! I thought that only happened on my channel. That's
no, I do it too.
Okay, good.
So let me ask you this then. I do understand how this gains traction on the internet and everything, but it eventually doesn't it hurt the brand? Because the same thing happened with like Lightyear and all of but didn't the movie end up tanking even though there was a lot of conversation?
The movie tanked because of, number one, it didn't need to be made. And then you took away from the Toy Story brand and just had Lightyear. Nobody gave a shit about a backstory to Lightyear.
Yeah,
and then you had to add the gay
Tim Allen.
Yeah, Tim Allen's not in it.
Tim, that was the biggest disgrace. Tim Allen is always going to be Buzz Lightyear. I mean, would they pull the same shit with Woody and Tom Hanks?
No, but they advertised it as the gay kid. There's the gay couples in this. The gay couples in this. It's the first Disney animated movie with a gay. It's like nobody gives a shit. If they just had that in there and the story was good and the movie was good, I don't think people would really complain that much. As long as they're not hitting over
the Rise of Skywalker, they had that little little gay kiss, and it was just like, all right, just move on.
It was, and they got shit for that because like it's not enough. It's not enough. The goalpost always moves with them. They're never happy.
Why does sexuality and gender and race and everything have to be such a huge part of all these things? What happened to just a good story, a good movie? Why does it always have to be?
That's where you make all the money with like Top Gun, where you just focus on the good movie.
Right.
And, yeah.
That's my point. Like, I don't give a shit what your sexual orientation is. I want a good movie. I want a good storyline. I want some hot dudes in there, some pretty women, and be done with it. I don't understand why everything has to have. Why everything is so sexualized all of a sudden.
The thing that I didn't like about Top Gun was the equality was out of whack. They had the they had the football where like everybody was topless, but then the girl was wearing a sports bra.
Yeah, she should have.
That was rude. You're right. That was rude. She could have been topless too, but then
either we're all equal or we're not, folks.
Yeah, 110%, dude. 110. Just take your top off. It's all right. I mean,
Joker, I bring up boobs in every stream, not just Game of Thrones.
See,
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, but then you got Seth Rogen, and again, even in the headline there when his show Santa Inc. came out on HBO, he's calling everybody white supremacists, and I'm like, dude,
what was that? Santa what?
Santa Inc. Yeah, it was like Sarah Silverman and Seth Rogen, right?
Oh, there you go, the two biggest douchebags. Sarah Silverman is obnoxious. No wonder it tanked because they're hateable. Nobody wants to watch them.
Well, I remember when it came out, and then the critics hated it, and the people hated it, and of course, his go-to, everybody's go-to. You're all white supremacists. You're all
I don't
evil.
remember any of it, so
I don't even think it never got a season 2. Right? That was it.
No,
that was
no.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, Sarah and Seth. That's pretty bad. You add Janine Garoppolo in there, and it's just.
Oh, I hate these people. It's like entertainment just can't be entertaining. Now we're really at a point. Well, we've been at this point. I don't know about you guys. The message. I literally do not get excited about any IP, whether it's a video game now, whether it's a TV show, a movie, fucking music that's coming out. I do not, because all I'm thinking is it woke? Is there a message? What are they putting in here? It's sad. Like even the movie 65. Now I'm glad that it's not what I thought. Even that when I first saw it, was like, what are they going to inject into this goddamn movie? So luckily, Tyler probably would have brought that up. Other people online are like, no, there's no messaging in it. Thank God. At least that's from what I understand.
Well, there is a little girl, and while he's fighting dinosaurs, she's fighting the patriarchy. So
okay.
No, I'm kidding.
I was like, oh, okay. Damn men.
Yeah,
I mean that tracks though.
She's busy. He's busy fighting dinosaurs. She's fighting the real important stuff,
Oh, good.
Right, of course.
Like
it's just a basic, like I said, just kind of a solid action movie.
Good. Yeah. I know. The critics are trashing it right now.
So I'm just looking.
Yeah, they had like 33%. I was like, no, man.
I saw that.
So
sorry. What are you saying,
I'm looking at some of the initial numbers right here, and just from the Thursday. Scream 6 I mean, I don't know if this is, and that's their Thursday was just under 6 million. I mean, not huge, but it's enough to know it's not bad, but still, I mean, I'm just woof.
What did 65 get on Thursday?
1.3.
Okay.
It's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, this is what I noticed about Scream, because every trailer, every movie poster, they are really showing Jenna Ortega a lot. Yep. She is not the star of this film.
I think that's because of Wednesday.
But she's hot. She's hot right now. She's popular right now.
Right. She's popular.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're making a Scream without Nev Campbell. Just why waste your freaking
first of
time?
all,
I don't make anymore. I know.
The last one was
Stallone.
Well, there was a lot of stuff. Oh, well, didn't we talk about that?
We did. Yeah.
The rights, and
I'm still pissed about it, but we talked about it.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're 100% right. Oh, by the way, Joker. I don't know how R2 does this, man. You asked for it, you got it, buddy.
Yes.
This part was funny because you know it wasn't him.
This is amazing. Oh God, R2, you're amazing.
Oh, R2.
I didn't know he could meme that fast. I'm gonna be nicer to him.
Dude,
Yeah,
he's relentless, man. I love him.
He is. Wow.
That's pretty good.
That is amazing.
The guy
so
just
good.
like I think he had more in here. He just comes up. Oh god, there's more. Oh my god, there's more. Hold on. I wish hold on. These are good. These are good, I promise.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get it on here. Here we go.
Oh my god. That's back to school.
No.
Can you hear it? I can't hear it, babe.
There may not be
I
audio.
can't hear it either.
Oh, maybe there's not audio.
To get that picture of Joker.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
Might have been a little low on that one. Oh god, he's got more. He just keeps sending them.
Maybe he wants to be a guest on our show. Maybe we should let him on here.
I did let him on once.
I don't know. He was
a good guest. He was a good guest. Hold on. All right. I got it now. I got the audio. Hold on. This is good.
Okay.
Yeah. You check our shitters, honey?
God, he doesn't know any better.
Oh my god.
I think there was one more.
Wow.
That would be White Bear out there.
Wow. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Last one, I promise. God, I can't stop it.
Mean queen.
Hold on. Here we go.
Request. And that is to have sharks with freaking
Lasers.
Now, evidently, my cycloptic colleague informed me that can't be.
Oh no! Oh, no.
See, the funny part is, left eye, the character he's playing has an eye patch.
Yeah, I know. Really.
Oh God, R2, you're fucking gold, man. Don't never change, buddy.
Nope,
never change.
Now we need a rocking. Now we need a rocking Mickey. It's over, Rock.
Yeah. He'll murder
it's
you.
Over.
He'll murder you.
You can't see it. Just looking at this guy makes me want to fucking punch something. Look at him. He looks like a wimp.
You know what his business is outside of doing this is he makes shit out of clay to smoke weed in.
Yeah, well, of course.
That's all he does. He's obsessed with weed.
I mean,
but
fine.
Just seeing this guy. I mean that's if that's your thing, cool.
Yeah.
Just seeing this guy makes me want to push an old man down a flight of stairs.
Yeah, it makes me want to punch.
What did the old man do to you?
Just Seth Rogen being in the world makes you want to be a worse person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. And then he comes out with this today. Actually, it just came out today. Yeah, right. He's saying that. Yeah, he's saying that if media critics knew how much negative criticisms hurt the people that make the things, they would second. No, they fucking wouldn't second guess. How about you make good stuff and not woke shit with messaging and call everybody a white supremacist? And
if you don't like criticism, why are you in like this
business?
Yeah,
right.
Unbelievable. Like it's just makes me laugh about. I don't know. Like I was never a big Seth Rogen fan anyway to begin with. He's in a few funny movies, and. God, this guy really got bad as the years went on, and he made even The Boys. Like I liked the season 1 of The Boys. Season 2, I was out. After season 2, I was out. I'm like, because they're doing this anti-Trump bullshit, and it got worse. And then I know he's trying to say that they try to play both sides, but
season three, I really enjoyed because season 3 they really. They went in. They went in on both sides and showed how ridiculous both sides are.
Yes, that's what I did here. But from what I understand, they leaned in heavier towards one side, which makes sense because who's writing the show, who's making the show,
right? Okay, and I'll give you that. I didn't think season 2, yes, was very heavy-handed. Very heavy-handed. Season 3 was a lot more evenly spread out.
Yeah, I never watched season 3. I just kind of, I kind of, I didn't love season 2, how it ended. I was like, eh. And I'm at this point now where if I'm just not enjoying anything, I'm jumping the shark, man. I'm like, because my time is precious.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Well,
and I watch things so people don't have to.
No, I appreciate you.
That is true. Yeah.
That's why I leave those wonderful comments on your videos.
That's right.
Thank God you're doing this, so I do not have to do this.
I'm certainly not watching another season of Mandalorian. I'll tell you that.
I do it with Pops too. Pops will talk about something. I'll be like, dude, thank you God, I don't have to watch this. And you're giving me the whole synopsis right here on your 10-minute video. I don't need to see it, and then I understand everything because it's all shit. So it's like,
well, and this is kind of what we talked about. That I just really don't understand where the normies. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, go into that.
That because there are folks who I know who all it has to have is a Marvel label or a Star Wars label on it, and it's instantly good. And I'm like, where are your standards?
There are none anymore.
Well, I mean, and these are folks who are of the Gen X crowd, like me. So we grew up with the original stuff. I mean, we grew up when it was good,
right?
So you can clearly see there's a difference here.
Yeah,
you can clearly see the qualities going downward, and just to randomly be, and I agree with Pops when he talks about how folks like rate things like a 1 out of 10. 10 should rarely be used.
It's hard. It's hard to get to a 10, man.
That's like I mean that's like us doing the S tier. S tier should almost never happen. Almost never happen. But almost everything that we have done, it's like B, it's like B, C, and then some D, but it's right in that range. So a 5, a 6, a 5, a 6, a 7 out of 10 is a good score.
Yeah,
it's good.
I always say that if you get at least up to a 6 minimum, like it's okay. It means it's okay. Yeah, it's worth watching. But no, the standards they have to be either 10 or 1. And it's like, well, I don't know. White Bear. I don't know if it's worth. It's a weird fucking movie. Donnie Darko. It's very strange. And then
say watch folks. And then folks using terms like this last episode of the Mando. I have heard the words like epic, amazing, and I'm just like I don't think you know what those words mean, and you throw them around so often that it loses the meaning of it. I mean, and I go back to I go back to a line. I go back to a line from a good animated film, the Incredibles. If everything is super, nothing is.
I think you're right there, R2. Just any kind of Star Wars is better than nothing, and I mean, I'm not like that. I just if it's not good, I just don't watch. And
I think there's just
there hasn't been anything good on Disney Plus for years, so I haven't watched.
Yeah, I think because there's so much bad content. When people get something that's okay, they consider it. They're just beaten down so much with mediocre shit. Yeah.
Well, and I think so, and I think some of these folks have such a brand loyalty that for them to criticize anything that comes from Disney at all for them is like a cardinal sin. Like you can't, and that is just I don't understand that, and I get told, and I get told, well, that my standards are just too high, and I'm like, what's wrong with having high standards?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. And then it's okay to be it's okay to watch a movie and that has high critical acclaim or whatever, like high praise, and I don't think it's that good, but it's okay. And then it's also I love being surprised watching movies. I love watching a movie going, I have no expectation, and I'm just sitting there going, wow, this is really much better than I thought.
Right.
Unless you're watching it with Tyler and he's eating CPK, and then the movie just bombs.
Right. So
that's great.
So
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
That was a 10 out of 10 while we're talking about
pizza. Was that what it was? Okay.
You know what? Cannoli's a hypocrite because back in the day,
I used to.
I would bring that home sometimes from the grocery store and you would eat it. Yes.
Well, I was also a fat boy and I ate anything that was in front of me.
So what are you calling Tyler?
I didn't say him. I said me.
I know, but
he doesn't weigh 400 pounds. I weighed over 400 pounds. I would eat anything.
You did the keto, right?
I did keto and I lost a shit ton of weight. Yeah.
I was going to ask you, you had, you posted like some really good looking food on like your Super Bowl. Super Bowl, and that was all like keto friendly stuff.
Yes, I made so you can do regular buffalo wings with like the buffalo sauce because there's no sugar in it. And then I made him. I found these stuffed jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon at Costco. They're keto friendly, and then I made keto coleslaw.
Okay,
I know. Sorry, Joker.
Joker, just hide your ears.
No, I'm kind of starting the keto thing, and I just do like
that. Sounded amazing.
Like like steak and hamburger meat and chicken.
Well, no, here's the thing. There used to be
I don't do any of the other stuff, so it's kind of interesting to see.
You don't eat chicken? Do you eat chicken at all?
Yeah, no, I'll like just grilled chicken or just hamburger meat. Like I'll just
what you have to learn with keto. Yeah, what you have to learn is the whole magic of net carbs and what kind of sugar. It's a whole science, and it took.
Just hit me up in the DMs, and I'll help you with side dishes and stuff.
But it works. I mean, at least for me and her, when we did it the first 2 months, there's a lot of hit and miss, a lot of trial and error, a lot of experimenting, and then all of a sudden we finally got it, and my weight was just boom, it dropped. I mean, I lost 50 pounds in like a month and a half once we figured it out.
So, I'm doing like 50-50 keto right now, or carnivore, I guess is what it was.
Yeah, that's carnivore is popular.
It's a start, I guess.
And then you can also follow. Melanie Mack too.
Yeah, she does carnivore, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, and
that's kind of what I'm doing, just with like just the steak and the bacon, and
it's fine, and you don't always, and that's the thing. Stigma. People think you have to stick to the red meats when you don't. It's just really anything with protein.
And there's a lot of there's good keto breads and keto tortillas. There's a lot of good keto stuff.
It doesn't work for everyone. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who have high cholesterol that have issues with it because of the protein you're eating. I don't have that problem, but it does get rid of diabetes, so that's also another good thing. Yeah. So, it just depends on how you want to eat, or then you can just do that and get drunk at Joker's bar after the night's over.
Yeah, there you go.
Vodka's keto friendly. Yeah, vodka's keto friendly.
Is it vodka potatoes?
No,
taters.
No.
Well, I don't know, but for some reason it is keto friendly.
It's got no calories, no nothing.
Yeah, but then I'd have to drink vodka and then gross.
Well, you mix it with something. Like I'm drinking vodka and Coke. Yeah.
Coke Zero.
Coke's nice, fine.
Keto friendly.
Coke Zero
Coke
is.
Zero is.
Coke Zero. Okay, yeah, I didn't hear Coke Zero. Okay.
Yeah.
It's because you got that CPK in your brain.
I know. Yeah.
Right. The bean sprouts.
We'll never let you live it down, Tyler. Never.
Yeah, I think getting back to what Joker was saying, it's funny because the normies loved Ant-Man, and the normies love Last of Us. Like I love my boss; he likes it, and I'm like, why? I really want to know why. He's like, oh, it looks pretty. That's not a reason. What else do you like about it? Oh, well, it's a guy who made Chernobyl. Well, he's not the writer. He's like the producer. I don't know what the hell it is, but it looks good. It's produced well. So
it's well shot.
It's a trick.
It's well shot. right. And it's just when I point out things like with this last episode of the Mando.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, okay, but we just saw that not 5 minutes ago, and they're doing it exactly the same thing. This episode is lazy because it is just rinse and repeat, and just enough, just to make and it's
hey Static, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
And that episode that if you when you get to a point to where it's like, wait a minute, this isn't making sense. Grogu pops up and goes, ugh, and it's like, oh, he's so cute.
Enough with the fucking Grogu, man. I'm so sick of that goddamn. There's a couple of reasons why I never got back into it. No, Gina Carano is still pissed off about that, and then number two, I kind of got bored with it at the end of season 2. It's like it's fucking enough with Baby Yoda. Move on to something. Like, I get it. He sells toys. He brings a younger audience in. Get away from that. And then watching your information, your reviews. Pops had a few, and then even Copa's episode 1. I'm like, why do I want to watch this movie? The show looks terrible. It looks boring. I'm tired of it. But while yours today was good because I got a little more insight into the next episode, I'm just like, oh, like, you even said it's better, but you didn't say it was spectacular.
Better. No,
being better doesn't mean it's good.
Right. Like episode 1, I gave a 2 out of 5. This is a 2.5 out of 5. And
Paul.
And for folks to say, this was a 9. This was a 9 out of 10, an 8 out of 10, and I am just like, then
why?
What does it take to make it a 10? What another Grogu cooing? There wasn't enough of that.
Yeah, it's too
to make it a 10.
What if they find another Grogu?
Like an older Grogu,
and then he's got to carry like 2 of them wherever he goes.
Please God, no.
Like a girl Grogu, no. Like a Groga.
Well, then you even have people like Favreau, who's like, I don't know how I'm going to end this show. Recently, I'm like, what kind of planning?
We can tell by the quest that you're checking this out forever.
This is just Disney, period. And it's so sad because we always get shit for this stuff, right? We always were told, you guys just hate. We want good fucking content. We don't want to sit here and bash everything, but you're giving us these opportunities because everything sucks. So
if you look at Disney Plus, they had this thing out today where it's called Empower for National Women's Month. It's a 4-part. It's a 4-part little streaming series where it celebrates the women of Marvel, and they have Zoe.
Do they have people with cleaning supplies and sandwiches on the counter?
Hey, did you guys see the International Women's Day celebration at the White House with the man?
Yeah.
Where
which like I said,
International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Which didn't even have that.
Like I have said, with this and
Me too, buddy.
That example and Caitlyn Jenner getting, I believe it was Times the Woman of the Year. When it comes to being a woman, men do it best.
And she wasn't even a woman for a full year at that point. It wasn't even a year. Yeah. That's how good men are at being women.
We're good at it. We're the best at everything.
That's right.
But then if you say anything about it, you're a transphobe. The Hershey's commercial that happened recently, and then it's like, Jesus, man, this push is just, it's fucking scary. It's scary, and
it's insulting to women. It's very insulting.
I was just going to say, how are women not like this? Where are the feminists now? Where are all the feminists?
I'm going to have to, here's the thing. I have to compete now with a bad wig.
May I first take it?
Yes.
So
yeah, she's not going to stop.
So in this trailer for Empower, of course we see Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh.
We see Zoe in there. We see Sarah Haley Finn, who is the casting director. Of course, you can't have anything about women empowerment without everyone's favorite Brie Larson in there as well. And then there's this one director, and she says something very interesting, where she says, I'm not looking at the glass ceiling. I'm looking at the walls and tearing those down. And I'm like, ooh, the imagery of that.
Yeah. Just breaking imagery, it all apart.
The walls, the things that hold the ceiling up, the structure.
They want everything to crash and crumble and burn to the ground. Yeah.
But that is straight revolutionary talk. That is, I mean, they're they're definitely not they're not hiding their activism anymore.
I just want to say thank you for watching that trailer, so we don't have to.
Dude,
I didn't even know there was a trailer. I just saw a picture.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking about like actual women seeing all these so-called feminists now who are like female empowerment and all. Where the fuck are they now that all the men are taking over their sports? All the men are taking over their commercials and social commentary. Where are these people
they had
now?
A chance like 5 or 10 years ago, and they just sat back. They didn't want to be impolite, and now
it's too late.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem, because I know a lot of feminists who hate the fact that young girls are losing scholarships. They are losing college. They're losing college playing sports opportunities because of this, but they can't speak up about it because then you get kicked out of the cult.
Right. Yeah, it's okay. So then, Mrs. Cannoli, so you're gonna. I know you've talked about this on the show with the other ladies. How does this not enrage women? And when women stick up for themselves now they're called transphobic and all the shit. It's like, what is happening? What kind of fucking bizarro world are we living in? What is happening?
Well, Superman, don't stop the missiles.
Yeah. Let Lex Luthor's missiles fly, please. Sorry.
Well, I didn't think there would be a day where I had to compete with bad wigs and dicks. I don't understand why we're being. It's discriminating to be. Now I'm not woman enough. I mean, everybody who's competing in the women's sports that are men. I mean, there was that article going around last week before our show where the female ruptured a testicular. What happened?
Yeah.
One of their balls
testicle lifting too much weight.
So I think that one was a Babylon Bee article.
Right.
It's still
was a joke.
Satire. Yeah.
But
it's satire.
The thing with Babylon Bee is, it's close enough to reality.
But it's not too far off. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just, I know. I like
that.
You go. Bad wigs and dicks.
There you go. Should be their new band name. But
not bad.
You know what? It's not easy being a woman, and I'm tired of them just thinking that anybody can come over to our side and just be a woman. I mean,
Tyler, you eat CPK. You're good, man. Go ahead. Switch teams.
Yeah, just do it now.
It takes a lot more than fancy pizza to come over on our side, Cannoli.
That's not fancy.
It's not fancy. It's just bad, but we love them. And
I was told that's literally all I need to do is CPK, and I'm good.
It's bougie pizza.
You're in the group, buddy. What is
now,
this? I'm a bad wig and dick, so we're good.
What's up, Steve? I heard if you change genders, you get away with murder. Yeah, literally. Like Caitlyn Jenner did. Yeah. You know, she killed somebody in a car accident and got away with it because she.
I think your friend wants you us to post a couple comments. I'm not really sure. It just said
Michelle.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this for the last time. I'm good. You have now successfully stopped another stream to focus on you. You have thoughts. You have thoughts that you wish to share. Start your own channel.
See, there's a lot in here.
You have tried to do this to Ryan. You've tried to do this to Sam. You've tried to do this to Loki. You are not going to do it here. If you have thoughts that you want, those
are big names.
If you have thoughts that you don't want to share, start your own channel, please.
Yeah, I was noticing some spamming, so I thought I should get the comment. I didn't know if it was a friend of yours, so that's why I wanted to do that.
People putting their comments in the chat. I love chat. Chat's great.
Right.
We try to address it as much as we can, but yeah, just kind of keep it simple. I get it, but it's all
Joker.
Right.
How do you really feel?
Yeah, Joker. Jesus.
I feel like you're holding back, buddy. Gotta let it go. Gotta be like what's her kid? Wow. Let it go, man.
Yeah. And what's your tits?
And
frozen tits.
Frozen tits.
And the one of the, I mean, Tyler, maybe I'd be more understanding if I ate crappy pizza.
Well, that's a good segue, actually, because speaking of Frozen, so
really?
Mrs. Cannoli Sasquatch had a
Frozen pizza. Great segue.
Frozen pizza. So she went to go see
Frozen pizza. I got you. Okay.
The Frozen play, with
I
child.
was tweeting about
So you want to talk about a woke shit fest? So go ahead and tell us what happened, because this is a fucking nightmare.
So I was really concerned in the beginning. First of all, my daughter and my mother-in-law and we Broadway together. That's our thing. And my daughter loves Disney Broadway shows.
Oh.
So it was fine for many, many years.
Are you going to Broadway to see these?
Well, they were traveling Broadway, so it's like the Broadway stage show. But
Theater. It's theater.
High theater, snobs.
It's theater. It's fancy. Yes.
Okay.
I did see one show in New York on Broadway, Les Miserables, but I didn't understand what I was seeing at the time, so it was unfortunate. She's a little slow. It's okay. No, I was not.
I drew it out and I drew it out for her in crayons after the show. Okay. And she was okay afterwards. Yeah.
That's what happened. So anyway, we were really excited to go because it was something we haven't done, theater in a
fucking White Bear. Oh my!
Keeping it classy.
Excuse me, White Bear. Wait to just stop a stream with your nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, he's okay. It's Whitey.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Of course he's okay.
Wait to stop this nonsense stream with your nonsense.
It's nonsense bullshit.
Whitey, the shitter's full. Go take care of it.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, we were really nervous that they were going to make Elsa Black or one of the main characters. Now, like I said, I'm not racist. I have nothing against any other race.
Olaf was black, right? Olaf was black?
No, it's worse. So.
How do you make a snowman?
Hold on.
No, Olaf was white. Olaf was fine because snow is white.
Story.
I'm not going to change that. So we
They will soon.
I did some research.
I mean, I've seen yellow snow. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it could have been yellow.
Only when you're around, though. That's just the funny part, Joker.
So
yellow snow in Vegas. That's weird.
It snows in Vegas.
It snows there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you mean actual snow? I thought you meant what the cocaine bear was using.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah, it is Vegas. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
There's that too.
No, you're fine. So I did a little research to make sure. Yeah, my daughter's in the chat now. So I did some research to make sure that everything was going to be non-woke. So Elsa was white. Everything was fine. I'm like, okay, good, because I really want it just to follow the movie. Mm-hmm. So mind you, it was expensive, so we sat kind of high up, and the play starts. I shit you not, young Elsa, because they start. I know you boys probably haven't seen it. Cannoli did because he took our daughter when she was little.
She was a baby, yeah.
It starts when they're children.
Do you want to build a snowman song? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Elsa was a black little girl with a blonde wig.
Of course.
Yeah.
So how do you explain to a child that Elsa grows up to be a fair-skinned, blonde-haired girl who, by the way, when the characters changed in the play and Elsa grew up, she came out as white with blonde hair.
Race swapped twice in their own play.
Race swapped in the play.
Was that because the main one got sick?
I looked in the playbill, and she was a regular part on certain days because they have, I don't know, we should have went on the day that she was going to be white, but it took me out.
At the box office.
Wow.
I came out wrong. I'm so sorry. My point is that to explain to children, it took me out of it because it was like they were trying to make a point here, and it wasn't necessary. There was a lot of other roles for that little girl to be in. She did not need to be.
Speak for yourself, R2.
Apparently, Miss Cannoli does, yeah.
But listen, there's another really disturbing part. So that not only did they do that, but there's a part in the movie where Anna goes to like that.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
As it goes on, it gets much lighter.
I'm just R2's line, and I'm like somebody watched the somebody watched the Hooper X scene from someone watched the Hooper X scene from Chasing Amy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't seen that movie for years, but
it's so good.
It's so funny.
So there was another part of the movie, like I said, where they were going in the Swiss Alps. They ran into a yodeler, and it was snow, and they were cold, and there was all these things. So when they had this whole scene, And first of all, they had people running out of one of the cabins with just towels on and socks and their cleaning hats, like they were in a bathhouse. Then when the scene was over and they shut the curtains, and when they're setting up the stage in the back, so they're trying to distract you, they had a bunch of men and women come out in like nude suits and put like fig leaves over their boobs and their private areas and do a dance. It had nothing to do with the show at all, but it indicated that they were naked. What was the point? Didn't make any sense.
It's theater.
It's
but that's children's. That it wasn't the Book of Mormon or whatever the hell where you can get naked and I guess what was that kid from the friggin'
that one.
Oh my God, was it Harry Potter where he did a play and he showed his penis? It wasn't that. It was a kid's play.
Kind of hair. He's showing his magic wand.
Harry Potter and the hidden penis. Is that the
Hocus Pocus penis?
Anyway, the thing is, I'm done with Disney. That really put a bad taste in my mouth. I can't even go to a Broadway show without them pulling this kind of shit. And I knew better.
What else is new?
I really had my hopes up that it would just be fine. And it just was. It took me out of it. It was unnecessary. I'm sorry.
That's very true.
So speaking of theater, I learned something the other day that just made me laugh because he has pretty much ruined his career in Hollywood. Guess who is striking a deal to work on Broadway the material now?
Kevin Smith.
Bad Robot. J.J. Abrams.
God, why?
Because the jig is up and Hollywood's like, You're
a hack.
You're a con man. The only people.
Wait, he's going to do Broadway shows.
He's probably going to get another deal like he had with Warner Brothers, where he got like $250 million. Didn't make a damn thing,
and had to give it all back.
Oh, did he have to give the money back? Oh, okay. I was like, damn, I want that deal. Give me $250 million.
So what the hell is he going to make?
The Black Superman.
Yeah, there you go. Black Superman with the it's Clark Kent.
I think he was supposed to be like the James Gunn. By the way, did you hear James Gunn is going to be directing that Superman movie?
Legacy? Is that what it is? Superman.
Yeah, they just announced that. Like,
is that good or bad? Do we like that or do we
not?
We'll see.
I don't. We'll see. I'm going with Joker. I don't love James Gunn, but I'm willing to just. What am I going to do? I could bitch about it the whole time, or I can see what he comes out with.
I am willing to roll the dice on him.
But I will tell you though, there's going to be a lot of eyes on that the production information and the trailer, and you're going to see a lot of people.
Casting.
Casting. So he already got. Didn't he just get shit for casting somebody? He race swapped
the high evolutionary.
Yeah, you got a lot of shit for that.
Well, I haven't read it anything yet on it, so I have no context as of yet. But the fact that when I saw the character in the trailer, I knew exactly who it was, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
I don't think people really have a problem with it as long as it's done tastefully. When you're forcing it, and it's all your trailer's going to be about, and your advertising and your promotions, then people are going to turn off.
Was it Nick Fury? Nick Fury was white, wasn't he?
Originally, yes.
Yeah. But he was actually, people love him now, and he was actually better when he was turned around.
I didn't even know he was white until like.
Yeah, neither did I. So that's my point. People didn't give a shit.
Well, because the first live action Nick Fury that we ever got was not Samuel L. Jackson. You know who it was? David Hasselhoff.
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah, it was the Hoff
80s movies.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Guy does everything, man. He's a legend.
Like, wow, we can't do Hasselhoff.
But he didn't. But he did not sing, so it didn't do well, and it did not do well overseas.
I could see that happening. David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury? Nah, not.
Why don't we talk about how terrible it is when you are really passionate about a project and you get shit for it afterwards?
Well, I that's Hollywood. It's gonna happen. But I just do want to say the one last thing, and this goes all the way back. I'm gonna circle back.
Circle back.
Jen. Saki style. What's up, theme park? How this Empower thing?
Yeah.
I'm just like, because I know folks who say that the MCU is not real. It doesn't exist. I'm just like,
just look at
to you. I present to you Empower.
Yeah. I mean, how do they say that? Like, honestly, with a straight face and actually believe that. Just look at the last how many movies that have come out since Phase 4. Now this new shit with Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all,
But they think it's fine because they think it's fine because they bought into this. Well, there are no strong female characters in Marvel. And I'm like, have you read a Marvel book? There's lots of them. There's lots of them. The problem is that Marvel didn't always have the rights to them. And the reason that's right, you did. The reason the MCU got started, there was a film that caught Marvel off guard and embarrassed Kevin Feige.
Wonder Woman?
Yep.
One of my favorites.
They were not expecting that film to do as well as it did because at that time, whenever the Warner Brothers would like talk about something, the Marvel was right there, like right at oh really? Hold my beer, and let's see how we can do it bigger and
better.
They were not expecting the Wonder Woman to be good, and
it made a lot of money,
and they got caught with their pants down.
I love that movie.
Which I'm just gonna say. Speaking of the money, have you heard the newest numbers for the production budget of Indiana Jones 5?
Oh God, it's got to be like $500 million at this point.
The production budget, because a lot of it was shot in Pinewood Studios, which is in London, and because of the exchange rates, when it comes time for the bill to be due, so not marketing yet, just production, could be close to $350 million.
Oh my God, that's just production. This film is going to have probably around a $600 million price tag. It's no way it makes its money back. I mean, it might get a big boost in the initial weekend because it's Indiana Jones, but like every other Disney movie that's come out, it's going to drop because it's going to be shit.
Which means it's got to have a box office gross of around $1.2 billion.
I don't think it gets there. I don't personally think it gets there, unless the movie's good. If the movie's actually, which I doubt, then. Oh God, R2 says
that sounds like a really high number, but I don't think it'll make the 1.2.
No,
that budget seems like a really high number.
R2 says I got to show his newest video.
Oh boy,
yeah, we're just God.
Oh my God,
you're just fine.
This is a good '80s comedy.
Yes,
I love R2's face, where he's the tongue sticking out. Yeah.
Get your laser behind out here. No, the word we've got it. It's very good.
God.
Look there, that face right there. Look.
Oh my
the tongue
God,
sticking out. Wow.
She's short and skinny.
That face from
strong.
I can see why you're doing this.
Sideways. She didn't scream or nothing.
that's one of the best ones. Oh my God.
R2, man, you never cease to amaze me. Yeah, so I think we got it. Now, speaking of movies, we do have a new movie coming out soon. Today was the Mario Day. If I believe it was March 10th, it was Super Mario Day. Tyler, do you care about this movie at all, Tyler?
No, not really.
He's like, no. Not really.
I care about it as much as I do like that Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
I am not a Mario fan, but I'm going to make this prediction right here. This film will clear over $1 billion.
I think it will. I think it will.
I don't think it will.
You don't think it'll hit 1 billion?
No, I don't think it will.
I think it will because just to give some context, every other studio that does
Illumination
animation, that does the animation stuff, take what was it? Dominions, Rise of Guru. Okay, and compare that to say Lightyear. Lightyear had a $200 million production, but jet didn't it, and it bombed. Dominions Rise of Gru had a budget of, it came out to a production budget that came out to like $115 million.
Wow.
And cleared $1 billion.
Yeah, animation can do very well. Obviously,
I don't think it cleared a bit. No, it didn't clear $1 billion. It had 940. I mean, it came close.
Oh, I mean, it's close. Yeah. Okay. I think this movie does. I think Joker's right, only because of the people who do love the game want to see it come to life, right, in the movie. And then you got kids, these people who have kids who grew up playing the game. Now they played the game. And it's probably not going to be woke and full of shit because Nintendo's had a heavy hand in the production.
And this coinciding with the Nintendo theme park, this could easily make Disney very, very nervous.
Yep.
So the last like animated movie was Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and I mean it's still going, but it's at 450. So you're saying Mario's going to make more than twice as much as this?
Yes,
I think so.
Yes,
it's just it's so much bigger than that, and it's like Cannoli was saying, our generation, and then our kids play it too, and it's just, I don't know. I think it's going to be huge. I hope it is.
But it looks.
I think Sonic is a similar one, and that was, I mean, it was a couple years back, but that was 300 million.
Oh wow, okay. It's just this movie looks so good.
3 times as much as Sonic. I just
did you play the games growing up at all, or were you just not a Mario fan?
Yeah, no, I did.
It's just the movies, like
Yeah, that was also 30 years ago, and they also had their horrible Super Mario movie. What was that called?
That was bad. Yeah, no, that was bad. Yeah, that was with John Leguizamo and
some other guy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't particularly care if it makes $1 billion or not. I just don't think it will. I just don't.
This is visually beautiful, though. The way that they made it look so good. Mm-hmm. I don't know if the story's going to be good, but it looks good.
This is the same studio that makes the Minions movies, right?
Oh, that's so that's why.
I believe so.
I love the Minions movies. I always thought those were good. But
I mean, it does look good. I mean, really good. Say what you want about Chris Pratt and all that bullshit.
Do we hear his voice in this one?
You do hear him.
I didn't even. You know what's funny? He showed me this preview before we came on tonight, and I didn't even remember to listen extra to his voice. But I don't know if he talked a lot. Maybe that's why.
He does talk. Let me see if I have the audio. Hold on a second. You do hear him talk a little more. Yeah, it's like in each trailer you hear him talk a little bit more. Here, let me see if we could. I'll play a little bit of it.
Mario. I'll say it. I don't care.
Mario.
See if you hear him.
I'm not afraid.
Just because R2 doesn't like it, I'm going to say it.
Yeah, so he talks a little bit there, and he's a normal Chris Pratt voice. I'll do anything to save my brother. He does have one scene with. Let me see if I can get to it. I fucking hate Seth Rogen being Donkey Kong, man. I just don't like it. But they get their power up shit. So he does the Mario sound.
That was pretty good.
So the whole point is, he was on an interview recently, and it is a little bit altered. You're right. And he was like, they didn't want to do just the Mario video game voice because for an hour and a half that would drive people nuts. Because in the game you don't really use it a lot. I think
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm willing to give this a bit of that. If they could hit those key points where he does the voice, then fine. And then obviously there's a little bit of the Mario Kart. That part was fun. And Bowser
was great.
Rainbow Bridge. I mean, they're basically, it's a lot of posturing to the fans. I understand that, but
I'm fine.
You know what?
That.
I can see this movie making $1 billion just off the name alone. Hey, what's up, Anime Night? Appreciate you coming in, dude.
Because you have to remember, this is really huge over what, Japan, or is it China?
And even in Japan, yeah. I mean, I don't know if this will be in China. To be honest with you, I don't know how that's going to work.
Where is the original Super Mario World in Japan?
Started in Japan. Now it's in Hollywood, California.
There you go. And I've seen a lot of videos of it. It looks.
Come on, really cool. Listen, Tyler. We'll go to Super Mario World, and I'll buy you CPK pizza. How's that sound?
Do they have a CPK in Mario World?
I'll make sure they do. Don't you?
We'll make sure they do for you.
Wait, where's the Mario World at? What are we talking about?
It's in. It's right. It's in the Universal.
It's in Universal Studios.
In Los Angeles.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just open.
When am I going to Los Angeles?
We're not going to Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to Los Angeles. I would.
It looks really cool, though.
It looks cool, but I'm not going to California. So yeah, I'm there. I'm with you, Static. I'm gonna be there. I'll just like I said, just for the nostalgia. So Tyler, what are you looking forward to coming up though, man? There's a lot of movies. Are you gonna go see John Wick?
Yes, I'm gonna see that, and then I think the Mission Impossible movie comes out this year, right?
Oh yeah. Yep, we have to see that.
Other than that, I don't know. Yeah.
What about Barbie? You gonna go see Barbie? Go see it with Vex. Vex is gonna go see Barbie.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Vex now that I have a podcast, I can do research. So I think I might have to go see the Barbie movie so Vex and I can trash it on one of our episodes.
Well, she's going to. So what she's doing is she's going to see Oppenheimer, and then Barbie is the.
Oppenheimer, I'd like to see. Yeah.
Oppenheimer looks fantastic. Yeah, I think that's going to be the movie.
Which is one of the reasons the Marvels got pushed back.
Yeah, well, it was going to compete with Oppenheimer, and then Mission Impossible, and then whatever else.
The Barbie movie, and because it got pushed back, I'm thinking reshoots because there's going.
Yeah. Well, did you hear the news? The news with the infighting with Brie Larson? She's fighting with her co-hosts, and in the movie, there's a lot of tension in the production with Brie Larson being a massive problem. That's another.
Wait! You just said that she's being a pain in the ass in real life. What a shock!
She looks like she needs to eat some food. Like she looks angry all the time.
It looks like she needs a stiff pounding to the butthole.
Well, she's probably gotten that. That's how she got her job. Tyler's like, what the fuck?
I was not expecting that one at all, man.
No.
And then, so they don't want to compete with Oppenheimer and Mission Impossible, so they push it. So, but they push it a week after the release of Dune.
Yeah. Okay. Good luck with that.
Good luck. Because Dune is gonna do well. It's gonna do well.
It's gonna do very well.
Did you like that movie, Tyler? Did you see Dune?
No, I tried to watch it on. That was one of those that came out on HBO.
It was Max. HBO Max, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to watch like half an hour. It was the most boring thing I've ever.
All right, let me tell you something.
It is really good. It is really good. It is
not for everyone.
Really, really good.
It's not for everyone.
It's pickle time.
Oh,
I had a friend. Pickles. Let me just say, I have a friend
that randomly gives you pickles.
That's what. Yeah, my daughter does.
Oh, that's your daughter.
I got a pickle for her. Never mind.
Let me tell you something, Tyler. I understand where you're coming from. I have a friend at work who has ADHD, and all she loves is like she rewatches. She can't sit still, so it's hard for her to watch movies like that. And so she rewatches, like she loves all the Marvel movies and stuff. However, she did give it a second chance, and she was pleasantly surprised. So if you ever have a chance to revisit it, maybe.
What movie was it?
Dune. It was Mariana. Mariana has a hard time. But
I might watch it before the second one comes out. Yeah,
it is good. It is good.
I mean, it's that the director's made some decent movies. Arrival and Blade Runner. Prisoners a dark fucking movie, man. God, that movie was dark. Oh, especially having a daughter. That movie scared the shit out of me.
Which movie? Which movie, Cannoli?
It's Prisoners with Hugh Jackman and.
Oh, I never saw that.
It's fucking disturbing. It's good.
I never saw that.
Well, I gotta give Copa some shit because he hated Arrival. He said he didn't like it. I'm like, okay.
Really?
I liked it. I mean, I'm not saying it's the greatest movie ever, but Blade Runner 2049, which I loved.
And you also need to give Copa some shit more often. So
yeah, well, you know what though? It's his bald head is just so so mesmerizing, shiny and mesmerizing. Yeah, so John Wick's the one I'm looking forward to. Obviously coming up soon.
And that's like 2 weeks away.
Joker's like, no, I don't give.
Oh yeah, just so you know, if anybody wants to send me any fancy gifts, my birthday is the 25th of March, so just putting it out there. I'll put my PO box in the comments.
You have a husband, right?
Yeah.
Tell me what you want. What you really, really want. Tell me what.
Oh my God, Joker! Could you imagine if they toured? We'd have to meet like in Vegas and go see them together.
Oh,
duh!
That would be so much fun.
Duh!
Yeah, Tyler, you want to go? You want to go see the Spice Girls with me?
That's a hard pass for me, buddy.
Okay, good.
You can go.
What if they were serving CPK for free? All you can eat.
Oh, he'd go.
There you go. That's what I want and really, really want.
There
What you really, really want?
Thank you, Tyler.
There you go.
Well played, sir.
Nice
Well
job.
played, sir.
Well played. Yeah, absolutely.
So we're all going to. You Tyler, are you going to the Vegas thing next month?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, good. I get to meet you in person.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh yeah, let me know when you're going, and I'll be elsewhere.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'll bring the CPK. I won't bring the CPK. I won't bring it.
They got some CPK.
How about we go?
There.
Yeah, I know they do.
We'll go to CPK together, and you guys can share a barbecue chicken pizza, and I'll have something vegetarian because I'm boring.
All right, here we go. There goes my stream.
Thank you, Joker.
Aren't you so happy you're on the show, Tyler? Look at that. You got a little.
Yeah. I can't tell if the music was bad because it was coming from a phone or because it was.
It was just bad.
I'm guessing it was the Spice Girls.
You can't go wrong with Spice Girls. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really think of any other movies that I'm excited. I don't even know what the hell else is coming out, really.
There is a movie coming out I'm going to see for Mother's Day. I can't remember the name, but Celine Dion is in it.
Oh.
Who gives a fuck?
That's the name of the movie. Who gives a fuck?
Yep. You know what? I'm actually excited to see the Flash movie. Just to see what kind of train wreck that's going to be.
I'll let you guys see it for me, and then I'll just
okay.
Guardians 3? Anybody?
Guardians 3, yeah. Yeah, May 5th.
Shazam,
Guardians
Fury
3.
of the Gods.
The Gods.
You got your Fast X.
Oh, yeah, Fast 10. Let's see that.
What about the
Little Mermaid?
Starring Brie Larson.
Yay! That's all we need is more Brie Larson in the movies. Cool.
I got that Evil Dead remake. Spider-Man, Spider-Verse.
Oh God, this
that's the animated one.
Yes.
Oh God, this one.
Indiana Jones. There's a
This one is awful.
No, this is
you want to see a trailer that makes you throw up. Don't eat while you watch
this.
It's
awful. It's
fucking
awful.
terrible.
I love that movie growing up, like the original Grease movie.
And don't watch this trailer then. It'll ruin your whole childhood.
Wonka. Yep. The Exorcist. I guess they're remaking The Exorcist.
Wonka? Did you say Wonka?
Wonka.
There's another one.
Heard.
Oh wait, is it the prequel? Is it a prequel?
It's the one with the guy from Dune. Timothy.
Yeah.
I am a huge Willy Wonka fan. Huge.
Now,
Love it.
I've also heard this.
I think a lot of people want to see. They're remaking The Color Purple.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Starring white folks.
Yeah, it's gonna be race swapped. It's gonna be race swapped.
It's gonna go over well.
Right there.
So now I also heard, as we were talking, as we had alluded to, Scream 6, that Tim Burton is going forward with a second. Is going forward with a second Beetlejuice film.
I heard that, yeah.
And Michael Keaton is in it. Winona Ryder is in it, and playing Winona Ryder's daughter Jenna Ortega.
She's going to be in a lot of stuff.
She's going to be. Yeah, she's popular. Yeah.
That Wednesday movie.
Well,
and I don't mind. I don't mind. You know, I'll watch her read the phone book, man.
And well, this makes sense because she's previously worked now with Tim on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Wednesday. It makes sense.
That's right. It makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, if the movie, my problem is don't make the movie about her as the character.
No.
It's about fucking Beetlejuice. So,
Right. I love Beetlejuice. I would watch it, especially if Michael Keaton is in it again. Absolutely.
You guys have said that word many times.
Yeah. Thank
He's
you.
going to show up.
He's going to show up.
Sorry.
Giant snake's going to go through your house. And this is the problem, though. I want to be excited for Beetlejuice too. I don't know where they're going to go with these fucking movies. So it's like,
well,
usually Tim Burton's like a, kind of
middle kind of
crazy kind of guy. So. He doesn't really get into the political stuff. So it's probably fine, but
you're right.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to get excited.
Maybe. Left Eye as Arthur is saying that he missed the meme that he was in. Maybe you should play it for.
Yeah, which one was it? Cannoli.
One of the
Austin Powers Dr. Evil one.
Oh,
yes.
I got it here. All right.
That was very good.
Yeah.
You got it, buddy. Here, I'll bring it up right now. Yeah, this was a pretty good one. I got to say, this is probably one of the better ones, one of my favorites.
The triple in, that was the best one. That was great.
You know, I have one simple request, and that is to have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. Now, evidently, my cycloptic colleague informs me that can't be done. Can you remind me what I pay you people for? Honestly, throw me a bone here. What do we have?
Sea bass.
Sea bass.
That was good. I like it.
Okay, that was really good.
So there's also that movie with Will Ferrell as a dog, Strays. It's coming up. It's pretty good. I want to see that one.
Is that the one with the comedy?
Yeah, like the R-rated Jamie Foxx.
I mean, that's something I might watch like at home one time.
No.
He's like, no dogs.
No, it's not that. It is Will Ferrell. I can't stand him.
I can't fucking
no,
stand him. I'm not a fan of him.
You hate him.
He's not the main actor. I can watch it.
I never loved Will Ferrell.
I have never.
We know you like CPK too.
I don't mind him either.
I have never liked him ever since his SNL days. I hated him then.
I always thought he's good in small doses, very small doses, like in Wedding Crashers.
Anchorman, oh my god, Anchorman's amazing.
No, most overrated.
I like Anchorman. I like Step Brothers. I don't mind him.
Yes,
I don't mind him.
We need to hang out more.
Step Brothers was funny because of the brother and the dad. That's what make that movie funny. Not Will Ferrell.
And the only film that he is in that I really enjoyed. Old School, but it had nothing to do with him.
He's not the main character, like in Wedding Crashers.
Vaughn.
He's funny in Wedding Crashers
because
he's in it for 6 minutes.
Right.
Small doses of Will Ferrell. That's all I asked.
Oh yeah,
for.
he was in Wedding Crashers. That's right.
And then the Talladega Nights, I couldn't fucking stand it because of him.
I didn't watch that. I wasn't into the race car thing. It was okay.
I think he's funny literally for 5 minutes, and then it's the same shit over and over. Same thing with Kevin Hart. I can't stand Kevin Hart.
That's the way I feel about
like Kevin Hart.
And it's about NASCAR, which
no
one likes.
I'm not a fan of it. Like, if it's your thing, it's your thing. I just don't. Everybody. I don't think. Me and Mrs. C get in fights about Kevin Hart. I think he's fucking the most overrated comedian. All he does is scream. That's all he does. He's not funny after 5 minutes. I've seen everything he does.
When he gets with The Rock, they're hysterical. Their dynamic is
you got two shitbags doing this. Well, I'm short and you're big. Oh, protect me. That's real original. It's like I can't. I hate him.
I agree with Mr. Cannoli. When they get together, it's good gumbo. It's magic. You get them together and it's
movie magic.
You know what? Tyler's going to be on the next episode of Female Perspective Cannoli because
female
you have to kick off the meatball, right?
You're kicking me out.
Oh yeah, Joker was supposed to be.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everybody, No, Joker,
See what
you're
happens?
there. Everybody will have a turn.
You got to eat Brussels sprout pizza. That's what you have to eat.
No, Joker, you're in. You're in. You're in. I'm kidding with you. You're in.
Joker's in. No. I listen. Like I said,
there'll be plenty of shows.
One thing about this community, it's crazy. Like we literally like so much different shit. We give each other shit over it.
Right.
Like Tyler eating gay people. It's okay.
Like
we love him anyway.
I would eat CPK and watch Step Brothers with Tyler. There's nothing wrong with that.
Good. Yeah,
now,
well, when are you supposed to laugh?
In Vegas. We'll just do it.
Right.
Yeah, just do it. Like it's a comedy. When are you supposed to laugh? That's my question.
See now,
Will Ferrell.
That was my question during Caddyshack. The entire movie. Am I supposed to laugh?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Caddyshack.
I did laugh at Caddyshack, though. I love that movie. I
will give you this. I will give you this. Ronnie Dangerfield makes that movie better.
Yes. I agree.
Yes.
He does enhance.
And the old guys.
The old guy.
Ted Knight.
What's her name?
Ted Knight.
Lacey. I don't know.
Ted Knight.
He was the he was good. Sorry.
Now I have always when I hear stand-up comics now and folks say, "Oh, listen to this guy, he's hilarious." I'm like, let me show you something that is actually funny and very smart comedy, and I send them to George Carlin every time.
He's a legend.
He's the original. He's the OG of comedy.
Well, because he didn't just do comedy. The social commentary was genius.
Yes.
I mean, he was way ahead of it, and he called out all the bullshit on both sides.
Yeah, he did.
The whole system was there to push you down, and he was a genius. There's not many stand-up comedians.
I think he was a left. He was a leftist, wasn't he? I mean,
he leaned left,
very left.
Yeah,
I mean,
but he also saw the bigger picture that the whole system is trying to fuck you, not just.
I like Gandalf's idea.
Remake the Princess Bride with Kevin Hart. Yeah. Oh my god! Don't ruin that classic, please.
I hated that. I hated.
What would you do with Princess Buttercup?
That
Who would play Princess Buttercup? Do you think?
Ooh, that's a good question. These days,
Jennifer
it could
Lawrence.
be anybody. There you go. I like that idea.
Which in her new film, she's being paid to fuck a 19-year-old. I'm like, we're reversing the roles.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay because she's a woman.
Those roles are reversed. This would not be a comedy. This would be a
no.
the
feminists would be out. Well, are they even around anymore? Feminists? I don't know. I don't know. It's a fucking mess. Well, did you all buy your Jeremy's candy bar, chocolate bar from Daily Wire?
No.
Sure did.
I will not give that company any money.
I used to a long time ago. Then I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done playing the game.
Yeah,
guy's a grifter.
They all, he is.
A question. Would you? Get
I wouldn't say it's a grifter. It's just kind of a traditional, big business kind of Fox News type of.
That's all it is.
Thing. Yeah.
I mean, I know they're trying. I will say what
chocolate. It's just stick to the media and make more.
Make more movies.
Exactly, like the Terror on the Prairie.
Which they are trying to do. Now, I'll commend them on that. At least they're trying to do something that's not woke. But it's like, you're coming out with razors and it's like, oh god, the guy's got like a $300,000 car behind him and Gucci shirt. It's like, come on, dude, like really? And people buy it.
His employees were not thrilled to be in that video.
yeah.
Well, I mean, the Michael Knowles. There was like.
Yeah. Well, that was
And Brett doesn't know where her camera is because she's staring in the wrong direction every single time.
Does it bother anybody else that is like they made a fake set to look like a podcast?
She got a lot of shit for that.
Okay, did she? Okay, because
she did, and she admitted they did it to make it
like casual, like it's
they wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing in their studio, which I thought it was always her like house or her room until she said that. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's got like two cameras, like one to cut away from.
It's produced. It's of course because they're a media.
Highly produced.
It's highly produced. You know what I was telling Mrs. Cannoli, she is the most popular thing there because again, we always talk about female perspective. Like because she's a woman, she's got like over 2 million subscribers in less than a year already or something. It's like
Candace is
and she's young,
most popular,
and she's young.
I don't know. Brett Cooper is she's only 21. She hits that female demographic and she's just popular. And then you're probably right, Tyler, overall, but I'm saying like who is going to be the go-to popular talking headpiece for that channel. It's her. And like I said, you reach 2 million subscribers in a year, and she's climbing.
Right.
She's just climbing. She puts out a shit ton of content.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just so you know, I looked it up, and Candace has 1.4 million
Brett Cooper's
subscribers.
got 2.
She's got 2.04, so she's got more.
She's yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I
really
thought
good.
Tyler-
It doesn't mean anything.
No, but I mean, you know, it's just.
I'm surprised though. I thought Candace did have more as well.
But
That's why I wanted to look
Joker's
it up.
right. She reaches a younger audience, a broader audience than the other people do. Because you know,
Well,
Candace and
different
Ben
topics.
and Michael and Matt Walsh, they're gonna hit that middle age kind of.
Fuck
you know,
Matt Walsh.
The guy doesn't like
Oh.
comic book.
Wow.
Oh,
He
that's
thinks pop
right.
culture. He
Do
thinks
you want
pop
to talk
culture.
about that?
I think he's the biggest troll in the world. I really do.
I don't think he's a troll at all. I think he's
You think he's authentic about that?
I think he's like a
No.
Quaker in his beliefs. He's just
I mean, the guy is like practically Amish.
yeah, exactly. And I think he's genuine, to be honest with you.
Okay. Okay.
And then you got Andrew Clavin, who used to actually be funny, but he's gone from comedy to preaching, and
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, that's what I stopped watching. I got to a point where all I was doing was watching Daily Wire, and I was like, you know what? I'm not getting any happier or any more insight watching this stuff. I'm actually getting angrier.
Well, no,
And
but it did help me though during a lot of when I wasn't sure where I stood politically. You did show me a lot of things that helped me understand where I wanted
that
to
tells you more about the left than it does anything else, like
Right.
how far they push people
Right,
into these things. But I got to a point. We got to a point. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like,
It
I'd
was,
rather just.
it was too much.
I want to save the money I'm spending every month and put it into my own content I can make instead of just giving
Right.
these people more money. It's like, because in the end, Tyler's right. It's just another Fox News. Well, Fox News is not even Fox News anymore. It's
I haven't watched it in a while, so
no, I don't watch it. My dad didn't tell
I just meant it's funded by something bigger
Yeah,
than just
no, but I know.
Yeah.
Right.
viewers.
But
you know.
but I have family.
But
that's
viewers
"Oh,
like
man."
you, but PBS isn't really funded.
But like
Right.
the whole oh, did you watch this special? I was like, I don't give a shit anymore, man. Like I follow things. I
The
keep up to
What Is a
date.
Woman was a good one. I don't know if you guys saw that.
It was a great documentary.
yeah,
It was
that
great.
A great documentary, and
It
that's
was
where
actually very scary, to be
and that
honest.
on that end, Matt Walsh does his job very
Oh,
well.
that was amazing. Yeah.
On that end, he's great. It's just the other
I
shit.
think everybody, forget these trans books that they're trying to ban from libraries and want to have they need to show every single
It's true.
student this movie in school. I'm fine with it.
No, that'll never happen.
Of course
Okay.
it'll never happen.
Okay, all right. Now and Static. Okay, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
Now, now this is very true, and this is why I hate the analogy of a pendulum, because a pendulum overcorrects. It
That's where we're gonna
overcorrects
go.
Right, and
I think that's where we're gonna go.
I would just rather have a needle get pushed back to center, leave it there,
Like it was.
instead of too much left, and then it goes to too much right, and we will be here again talking about the same shit because it's too much of
We're not going to get in the center. It's not going to be in the center. It's either
I think
gonna
those
be-
days are pretty much over. I mean, you might have certain instances of projects that do hit that. No. Here's the thing: Daily Wire making content. People were afraid, like, oh shit, they're gonna make Trump movies and fucking super far right now. So far, they haven't. So they're sticking to their word there. But
it's because they bought those IPs.
right. So I think you're right.
They have yet to produce their own original content.
Yeah, it's weird. You're right though. I don't want. It's sad. I don't
I
want
think
to
they
go.
produced Terror on the Prairie.
Oh no, they did produce Terror on the Prairie. They
Yeah.
made that from scratch. Yeah. But and not a great movie, but it was nice to see Gina Carano get a
But
job.
the school shooter one was that. I think that was the only one.
Somebody
I saw
else.
when I had it.
There was a couple that they bought the rights to and didn't produce or whatever. Oh yeah, this real quick.
I know.
Jane Fonda, this bitch. Did you see this Jane Fonda thing?
This was awful today.
Doesn't surprise me.
This
Hanoi Jane.
I was just watching her roll around in space in Barbarella a couple weeks back.
Good film.
Too bad they didn't leave her there. Yeah, it was a good movie though. Let me see if I could find this real quick because this
really
I
saw Jason 80 for Brady and had nightmares for weeks.
that movie was so bad.
Which speaking of that era of films, I watched a classic film this week at work. Logan's Run.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, very good.
Watch it. Yeah, here we go. I'll show this real quick because this is before we head out because Jane Fonda was talking about women's rights and abortion. I was like, oh god! So she's on The View of all fucking channels. And
scissoring hands.
This is what she had to say.
We're not going back. I don't care what the laws are. We're not going back.
I think the women will rise up. That's the activists. That's Jane speaking, and she probably will get a Nobel Prize.
But it's the truth.
Very soon.
It is the truth. But they're not going to do it.
Is she promoting the 80 for Brady movie?
What else do you suggest?
God, I don't know how this.
Well, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not a miraculous. What did you say?
Murder.
She's kidding. Wait a second. She's just kidding. Don't say that. That's you don't know. They'll pick up on that and just run with it.
Worst.
She's just
It's
kidding.
going on like early in the morning, right?
Murder. Now the funny thing is, now people are like, "Oh, she's kidding." No, I really believe that she's at her age, she's serious. And then see now, God forbid that was the other way, and a conservative or even a libertarian said that about the other side. It's just shit like that. It's like this fucking show, man. The View drives me goddamn nuts. How the fuck?
Well, I mean, you're not doing yourself any favors when we comment and criticize the left and say, this is a bunch of purple haired.
Instead, I think it could have just been her face. Like, I mean, she's had some surgery.
That is true.
That is true, Tyler.
When you call someone, a purple haired nut job, don't go on national television with purple hair.
Yeah. Oh God, no! I would literally try to kill myself if this happened. Well, first of all, you wouldn't be able to. First of all, you wouldn't be able to fit in an elevator with Whoopi Goldberg.
It'd be a diehard situation. You got to get out to the roof.
Right.
Yeah.
Shoot the glass.
Shoot the glass. Yeah, I mean that's how I want to end the show because I'm already annoyed enough with this fucking.
You want to end it with The View, really?
The View, yeah. I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna drink heavily and go to bed angry now.
I need a snack. I'm hungry.
Whoa. Well,
hey,
not like that. Like regular food.
I know some good pizza in the frozen food section.
I would eat CPK. I'm not against it.
Yeah. I also the dog left some stuff in the backyard. I'd rather have than the CPK. Just saying.
Taylor, he's always been like that. Just ignore.
Yeah, you should know. You should have. Oh wait, you have another meme? Are you fucking kidding me, R2?
What?
That's what you need to end it on is another R2.
Yeah, you got to give me one more meme.
Here we go.
Oh, he should have made one more meme. I see.
Oh, okay. Well, you can replay this. You could replay the Spice Girls one just to get us, all happy and
the triple Lindy as well.
Oh, that could be good
Lindy
too.
Was fucking amazing.
You could do that one, whichever one.
No, I'm gonna do the triple Lindy. That was my favorite one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, I can't. You're right, Tyler. I can't end it on The View.
Yeah, The View.
I can't.
Bunch of yentas.
Fucking
let them win. Come on.
You said yenta.
Yes, I did. A bunch of yentas. It was so funny too because you knew it wasn't him, and the guy had a wig on.
How many copyright strikes am I gonna have tomorrow morning?
I can't even play my opening music, so.
Well, you may have.
You can. You just have
from me.
That's all right. I can mute it. Yeah, I can mute it. They have this thing now where you just mute the audio. They actually make it a little easier.
Beginning. So the beginning of my show is from Canva, but they won't. Or no, yeah, right? Did I get it off Canva stream? I don't know. Anyway, who cares? Who cares?
Well, that was a fun 2 hours of listening to Tyler talk about CPK. You want to hear that again?
Just 2 hours well spent, man.
Oh no, I give him shit. He knows I love him. Come on.
I couldn't think of a better way to spend 2 hours than
eat CPK and talk about
friendly California pizza kitchen.
That's right. I'm so glad that you ate that on our stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate that. That really made my night. Tyler, tell us what you got going on. What are you going to be? What do you got coming up, buddy?
Let's see. I got Sunday. I'm going to be on Wookie Be Bad's channel. Got JT Gunn coming in.
Nice.
That's a fun show. That's a fun show.
On Tuesday. When are you coming on there, by the way, Joe? Yeah,
I think I'm coming on April 9th, I think.
Oh, he's got you scheduled. Okay, cool. And then I've got Tuesday, we're ranking war movies. We just decided that.
Ooh.
So that's going to be like Saving Private Ryan and all kinds of.
So Cannoli, I think you may have to come on that show because I think between Static and I think we've seen 5 on this list total.
Yeah,
if you want a good war movie.
If you want to come on,
none of them.
You're welcome to. We got comic guy Mike Barron. He's,
nice.
Done a couple I think he did like Punisher stuff like that. I knew him from.
So
I found it in my comic shop in Florida, man.
So
why, now he's got another one coming out. So.
Why are you doing the war movie films? You should have done. Never mind.
Comics? No, I know. Yeah, it was just something that we think it'll work for everybody.
That sounds good.
That's Tuesday night on my channel. We rank stuff, and yeah, man. Thanks for having me on.
Show. Yeah, of course, dude. Anytime, man. Joker, what do you got coming up, buddy boy?
Last week's news now. That will be on the Monday. If you miss anything during the week, I give a quick little recap on some things.
Another meme.
And R2 has one. This is great. And then
send it, R2.
Wednesday and Friday, I drop a video each time. I'm not sure which order I'm gonna do, but it'll be episode 3 of season 3 of Mando, and then I've got a video where I talked about Kevin Feige 2 weeks ago. This week I talked about Victoria Alonso. I got some stuff about someone who may be the Sith apprentice to Kathleen Kennedy, someone we never saw coming. That would be Dave Filoni.
Oh, yay. Dave Filoni. Cool. Love him.
Filoni!
We got one last one from White Bear. So let's see what we got here. Oh my God.
Yeah, Shibuya roll call. Shibuya. Shibuya roll call.
My name is Kevin.
Yeah.
That is my name.
Yeah.
They call me Kevin.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the hell?
Whoa.
R2, you got to work on this, man.
Yeah, Shibuya roll call.
Either that or my computer. No, it was his meme. You broke my computer, God damn it. Okay.
What was that from?
Wow.
The Office.
Wow. It's okay, yeah. R2. We still love you, dude. We still love you, too.
All right. I remember my first time in the Out of Farms.
Yeah, I remember. You're supposed, master. I call you the master editor. Now you're just a masturbator. Let's see. Well, Mrs. Cannoli, what the hell do you have coming up anytime soon? Nothing. Just your show coming up next month, right?
Yeah. As far as me individually, I don't have anything on my own coming up. The first Friday of every month is when we'll do Truly the Female Perspective. Yes, Joker is my first extra guest on for the male perspective of the show. I believe that's April 7th. Yeah, April 7th, I think, was the first Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I might pop up here and there. You never know where I might be asked to be. So we'll just catch me on the Twitter.
Yeah.
For any announcements.
By the way, all their description information is. I'm sorry, all their information is in the description, including Tyler's info, Twitter, YouTube. Yes, and then Joker
also
Voices.
We got a ladies version of the We Rank stuff. If you guys ever decide what the hell we're gonna do on that one, that's gonna be like the last. Tuesday
yeah, and I will try to show
meals to cook. Best meals to cook.
The only thing that's going to kill
Why is
us.
it, why is it sandwiches?
Yeah, sandwich. What sandwich?
The only thing that's going to. The Cannoli and I are getting killed with the time change. Starting what is it, Sunday? So if anything, I will do my best to race down the freeway home to get on Tyler's show, because we are going to try to do a women's, we rank stuff at the last Tuesday of the month, but we couldn't even figure out what we want to do.
Yeah, I was more concerned with the topic, but you'll get there. Drive safe, and you'll get there whenever you get there. But
I'll get there. I'll stream from the drive home. I have the fancy little thing I can put in my car now. So anyway, just find me on the Twitter, where I remind you of who shows to watch and when.
So the time change. So speaking of that, so Monday on Mischief Mayhem Movie, when we do John Wick 2, we are switching the time only for the Pacific time. So it was 7 o'clock Pacific. Now it's going to be 6 o'clock East Coast. It's 9. And then there will be no Cannoli connection on the 17th, is it?
Right.
Yeah. It's St. Patrick's Day, because on Saturday, the 18th, we're doing a Rumble-only conspiracy theory show stream, which I cannot do on YouTube because they're bastards. And they would cut my stream off.
And we are asking if anybody is interested in being a part of that stream. DM one of the Cannolis, and we'll get you a spot, because we can have up to 10 people.
I think I can have up to 10 for StreamYard. So yeah, just let me know. But yeah, we're doing that.
What's your topic, or can you even
any conspiracy that you have, bring it to the show. But it's all only on Rumble, and I'll put that out on Twitter. You can follow me there.
I think the conspiracy is Joker Voice is a primary stockholder in CPK.
Is that what it is? Is he mad because their stock's bad because it's tanking? Is that what it is? I don't know. Is that voice? I don't know.
And Tyler, if you would like to join the pod or the show next week, you can bring the CPK if you'd like.
Yeah, it's going to be on a Saturday.
I think an even bigger conspiracy is everyone is secretly a fan of Spice Girls.
If you want to be my lover, you would know.
Keep it down over there, Joker.
Wow. So I'll put that information out as the week goes on. I forgot what else was I going to say. Oh yeah, and then on
what's your Monday show? What are you reviewing Monday, sir?
We talked about John.
You didn't say what movie.
I said John Wick 2.
Sorry.
It's John Wick month.
It's with Vex. Come on, it's entertainment. God.
Well, you guys are, yes. John Wick is
okay.
Not.
All right, so that'll be back with Vex, Cope, and White Bear, and then on the 20 back on the Cannoli Connection, we'll come back on the 24th, and we have Har Amarada as our guest.
There you go.
And then I'll actually be on the midweek hump with Shagsworth on the 22nd.
Okay.
So I got some stuff coming up too. So again, I want to thank the people coming on the stream. You guys were awesome. Tyler, Joker, as always, pleasure, of course. I want to thank the chat. You guys were great today. And Joker said something about pastrami. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
He's a weird one.
Sandwich.
Rank Easter
pastrami
movies.
Sandwich.
What are you going to rank? What's
Passion of the Christ?
I was going to say that.
How many Easter movies are there?
I think
not a lot.
Not a lot. No.
Give us a list. Give us a list.
Yeah, give us a list.
There's Peter Cottontail. There's Peter Cottontail.
Peter Rabbit.
The old
Peter Putter.
The old claymation films.
10 Commandments.
Yeah, 10 Commandments, I guess.
That's not an Easter. That's
well, it's religious.
It's late on Easter.
It's Old Testament. It's not Easter.
The greatest story. What is it? The greatest story ever told. That's an Easter movie.
That would be Christmas.
Hop. Yeah.
Hop. Listen, you don't.
Are you saying we should hop or?
Oh, he's talking about the movie Hop. Yeah, we're gonna hop off now. Okay. So thank you everybody for listening.
Get the hell out. Hop.
Yeah, get home. Everybody enjoy your night.
Part of our shit.
We will see you next time.
Toodles.